We good, huh? We got space, phone charge.
Yup. Hey, ka-ching. Nigga marked down that website, got me a cool little sale.
Huh?
I said I marked down that website, brought in the little sale.
Yeah, I mark my shit down too.
I ain't gonna lie, I only did it because I saw yeah, that's the shit. Fuck it. Cause bro, my whatchamacallit has been crazy. My sessions. Even I stopped running the ad like 2 weeks ago, so I have no ads running. I'm still averaging. I don't know if it's from that Duke video or what, but my shit, I had like 50 sessions last week, and my shit, like, I look at my numbers and my thing keeps saying it's going. I'm like, I don't know. This is I've been one of the oddest experiences though, because I've been getting like the most sessions with no orders. So I don't know, cause it's like for somebody to go
What
to.
about abandoned carts?
I ain't been checking that. I got a thing set up though where I could check it and see. But I mean, for somebody to go to your website, no, they're not gonna go to your website if they don't like it. Period.
Hmm.
Like they see it, they're like, I'm not wasting my time going on a website. So I'm trying to figure out where's the disconnect. Like, okay, you going to the website, is it the price? Is it like what is it? Because it ain't that high. You feel me? I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I don't know either. I always been questioning that. I don't understand like how you can get people click on it but they don't buy. And then the real part is like it be the abandoned carts. That should be crazy about because it'd be like, all right, so he put it in his cart. He was
Mm.
about to buy it. What made him back out?
Y'all, I'm about to see what this dude order. What is this? Okay, I was about to say if he ordered some old stuff, that don't even make sense. He ordered a t-shirt though, but yeah, I be trying to figure out. Like, I don't. I mean, I guess some. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I think people do what I used to do, and like sometimes you go to a website, you see something you like, and you be like, "This hard," and then like, cause I ain't gonna lie, I've been looking at this one watch for the longest, and I've been like, man, it's not that much, but like it's a reasonable price, but it's like you don't want to spend it because you got like so much other stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
Yep.
I'm in. So I'm like, damn, I want to get this. It's like I'm like, that ain't gonna hurt me, but it's like I want to make sure I got this in order first, so I know for
It's
sure.
not that important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like I think maybe that's what it is. Like maybe somebody was like kind of the same thing. Like, oh, I want it, but it's like I ain't really got it right now. They're gonna put it in the thing just to see it. Like, okay, oh, so it's gonna be this after tax and everything. Bet like
Mm-hmm.
something like that. I don't know though.
Yeah, but
But
that is crazy though. Like, I mean, it's something. Eventually, we gonna find out, but it's something that it's a reason why like you have so many sessions, but no, you don't get nothing out of it.
yeah, and then I don't like. I mean, of course they got like experts and stuff that can talk about it, but sometimes I don't want to talk like to a quote unquote expert because I mean, it's no two people got on the same way.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, okay, what you saying? This might be true, but it's applying to what you did, and like, I mean,
Well,
not
it'll scratch one of them out if you was thinking that was
yeah.
the reason it'll scratch that one
But
out.
then again, okay, like, cause I got a friend. He got 38 sales off of a $70 ad on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So it balances out to like $2 per click. That's good numbers.
Mm-hmm.
That don't mean if I run an ad for $70 that I'm gonna get the same numbers.
You're right.
That don't. So it's like it's all kind of hit or miss because it's like I could get the same sales off a cheaper ad. I can
Mm-hmm.
get the same sales off a more expensive ad. It's like it's not a real algorithm for real. So it's like I don't know. It get weird and get deeper than but I don't know, bro. I'm still trying to figure it out day by day.
Man, my manufacturer just hit me back.
The one who was
That
like
was
in the
sick.
hospital or
Yeah,
something.
he just hit me back. He said it's gonna be ready soon. That's just my samples. I still
Yeah.
I
Well, I
ain't
mean,
even start on my order
I was about
yet.
to say the good thing is you started so long ago, or y'all was talking about the sample so long ago.
Yeah.
So I mean, because towards the end of the year, people don't look at it how we see it. I see it as true. My last drop was I don't even remember. Was it when did I drop? I what was that like
When did
November?
I drop? I think I dropped like October.
I might have dropped. then when did I drop them? Maybe around October is
Yeah,
I
cause
think
you
too.
dropped before me. So
Yeah, so I think I maybe dropped the beginning. I don't think I dropped in September. So yeah, maybe I think I dropped beginning of October.
yeah.
But moral of the story is I know I ain't dropping a minute. So I'm looking at it like my plan was to drop it before the end of the year. But
Mhm.
I'm kind of glad I didn't do that because I was gonna be rushing it, not rushing it, but just rushing the drop, and that might have affected because right now it's a lot going on.
Mhm.
Christmas, New Year's. Uh, I was a little bit hesitant about even shooting the episode today because I'm like, it's New Year's. Our numbers might not be where it's at because everybody outside today and
Mhm.
tomorrow, yada yada yada. But I'm like, if we just gonna get back into the routine, free throw lines, layups, work on that jumper form, all that. So we're going to the New Year strong. But it's a lot that come into play whenever you're thinking about all these things. But I don't know, bro. It's a lot, bro. Like, but I am glad though, cause I'm starting the year off crazy, bro. Like, I got my brown set already done. It's on the way. My new design. I was on it, cause they said they got a holiday
Mhm.
for January 25th. So when I figured that out, I switched my whole scheme up. I'm like, dang, January 25th. Hmm. I need to figure out a way to get something out before then. So I had something in mind. We had to switch the material up, and I think it worked out better too because I ended up doing something I never did before. So this new set is corduroy, the next set is suede. So
Mhm.
that's gonna be hard, different, and I kind of like that. Sometimes I don't like when I tell somebody something and it don't go exactly how I want it. But I don't know why every time I do that with my manufacturer, it almost always benefits me. So it's like she put me in this like tough predicament because I wanted something a certain kind of way. I think I wanted some type of wash or something, and the one I wanted was gonna take like I want to think she said like 20 some days just for the sample. So stuff like that irritates me because I'm like, bruh, like for a sample, bruh, it shouldn't take that
Mhm.
long. But it's
So what they
like
gotta go get? They gotta find the material or
well,
something.
I don't know. Well, I mean, sometimes they either have the material or they order it. So, and that's not really the long part. They can get the material within like a week or something, depending on when they order it. Sometimes they be BSing and stuff
Oh,
like that.
wow.
But the material part that don't really take that long. They can get that like within like a week or a few days sometimes even next day. But it's like what you doing to the material. So yeah, I mean, we could everybody in one room could have the same material. And if you burn it, if you stain it, if you stone wash it, if you sun dry it, like if you dye it, it's all gonna look different.
Mhm.
And even though we started off with the same material. So that was one of the things I was frustrated about. So I was like, dang, so I basically gotta find something that I don't necessarily have to, because the clothing market is getting saturated, very saturated now.
Yes, definitely is.
So it's like to stand out, you gotta be one of those people that either have quality or something that catch the attention. I'm trying to do both. So whenever like that happened, I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to just do plain. I mean, I do kind of want to do something plain, but not to start the year off. First drop
Yeah.
of the year, nah, we ain't going. Well, it wouldn't
Well, I
have been.
mean, it wouldn't be your
Yeah, I was
first.
about to say it'd be my second drop, but I still that's too early. Like I want to once I when I drop something plain, I want it to because of the like sometimes certain stuff don't sell as fast because of the exoticness of the designs I'm doing,
That is a
which
fact.
is understand. I'm fully okay. I'm fine with that. I don't want it to get to the point. Uh, I mean, whenever I do something plain though, I want it to be like I know this is gonna sell regardless because of the people. This is what they want,
Mhm.
and the reason why my previous stuff might not sell out as fast is because everybody don't have that type of style and that. So when I drop something, this is like Polo dropping a T. Like playing what they're playing white tees. Like
Mhm.
they ain't even worried. They probably not even worried about themselves. They know it's gonna get sold. So when I drop like a solid, simple low profile logo or something like that, that should be easy work, layup line. Like, so I'm not, so I don't want to come out too early with that, and then somebody be like, "Well, it's just playing." Yada yada. I want it to be when I put that out, it's gonna be for my people that's like, oh, I support this brand. I love what this brand doing. This is one of my favorite brands. Now they drop something that I can wear on a daily basis that kind of goes with everything. So if I drop a solid, like something like this, like
Hmm.
something solid color or like that. Not
Yeah, and World and Vision got that good. Like
yeah,
they stuff is simple,
bro.
simple, but
Yeah,
bro, be selling like crazy, bro.
they got this one shirt. It's a Jesus shirt, and it's black, but the logo black too. So it's like you can't really see it, but you can see it. Like, bro, I like that because it's like you can kind of see it with a certain lighting angle,
Hmm.
but like if you from afar, you might not be able to see it. But like since I had it and I liked it, and like some people I didn't wore before, and people like, is that Jesus? Like, yeah, it's hard. Like I like that, and then the quality is so good, and
Yeah, a lot of people, bro, got an eye for fashion, or some people don't. Like some people,
yeah.
you can rock something and be like, man, that mug fire. You can get 10 people to say it's fire, and then you might have out of that 10, you might have one person to be like, man, nah, it ain't me, which is understandable.
I think it really just comes down to people's style. Cause like, bro, I remember. I know you remember growing up, bro. Bro, big baggy pants, bro. You wasn't wearing that.
Nah,
You getting clown for that, bro. Like or like high waters.
past your knees on some shit.
Exactly. Like high
Yeah,
waters came back into style. Probably like when we was like in high schoolers, maybe when you was high school, maybe I was like middle
yeah.
schoolers.
It probably. I think it started.
But
It
when I was
started
in
like right when I graduated.
but when I was in elementary and stuff like that, man, you walk around some high waters
Are
that
you getting the
boy.
clown? Pull your
Oh,
socks up.
it's a flood coming. It's a flood coming. How water yada yada. Steve Urkel pants that like, bro. All so, but it's like in the narrative. Just then, that's when people start wearing capris and stuff. Like,
Also, green on green. You remember? I mean, green
bro,
shirts. Niggas used to never wear green
you know
shirts.
what's crazy? I feel like I was robbed of that experience because I never wore green. My mama used to bomb. It's like she bought them like one or two times. I never never worn,
All blue on blue.
and then she never bought green again. And then now that I graduated and stuff, like green is a cool color, but and it's not even
Well,
it's
you had to wear green, huh?
well, I didn't even wear green shirts. Did I have a green? I think I had a green. I think I might have had one green shirt at Hamilton, but I just wore white,
Bro, that's how my whole high school year I wore white and khaki.
white and
Never wore
khaki. In
blue.
middle school, I wore white and blue.
Yeah, I wore white and blue. I never wore blue on blue though. People used to get clown for
But
wearing blue on blue.
people used to give con for wearing green. Bro, I remember. I kid you not. My senior year, people was not senior in high school. Blue on blue was the style. Like people was
Yeah.
walking blue dicky pants with the blue shirt, with like some black or white kicks,
Hmm.
and that was like the dope boy Dickies like fit like air like that's fake hard
I
like
think when Polo made the green shirts, that's when people really started wearing green because people didn't wear, you didn't have a certain
yeah
school shirt, but people wore Polo green
yeah.
shirts. So I
I
mean, that
don't,
kind of brung it out.
and I don't know why that narrative started because it was called the doodoo
Doodoo
green,
green.
but that is not even like you feel me,
Doodoo
like
ain't even that green, bro.
exactly like it's really more on the brown side, and I don't think nobody like I don't maybe people just switched it up because you can wear brown, nobody gonna say that brown
Yeah.
hard. I like brown, so I don't know, but I definitely like look. I think green. I probably could have pulled off some five fits with some green. Like I had green shoes. I always had to wear white with them
White,
though.
white and khaki.
Like I'm white khaki with my green kids.
Yep.
I'm never going green, son. Like
One year I literally wore like all white school shirts. Like I think from my sophomore year all the way to my senior year, I never wore no other shirt but green. I mean, but
white.
white.
I do feel like
So
that was like an older thing too, because like when I was in middle school, Demarco, like because Demarco stayed with us. I mean when I was in elementary, Demarco stayed with us. That's my older cousin for the people that don't know. And I think it's kind of like a passageway. Like as you get older, your drip change school wise. And I remember I think he wore because he went to Washington. They had I think they could wear black and they could wear white, but I think he wore all white, like probably like 80 to 90% of the time. So that I just always saw, and he was crisp, like crack of dawn. This nigga ironing every day. That's really how I learned how to iron,
I
cause
remember them days, man.
he was the first person like my mama showed me how to iron, but the way he did it was like different and made sense, cause he would open up his pants or his shirt and put it through the
The ironing
ironing board
board, yeah.
instead of just on top of it. So I was like, damn, why? Because my thing was I'd be ironing it, and if you moving it too much, the back, like if you
Start
got a
crinkling.
shirt, the back again. So I'm like, damn, son, it's like, bro, it's like I'm gonna be ironing forever. And then he showed me, and I was like, damn, that make a lot of
I used to put
sense.
my school clothes, and it only was the first day of school. I used to
Mhm.
put my school clothes under my mattress.
Bro, I was about to say that.
Yeah,
Iron them at night, put them under the mattress. Bro, it's crazy. I'm glad that era went away. The crease era, bro.
bro,
Bro,
bro. People don't even iron their pants anymore. Bro, all they do is put them in the dryer.
yeah, I don't
You don't
know.
really see people
Well, I
iron their
mean,
pants.
not, but you gotta think you don't really necessarily have to iron like certain materials, except like that school pants type material.
Yeah, you gotta iron that,
Like
and them
not,
shirts.
yeah, and them shirts. I
You
don't know
got
what
to.
material them was. Them shirts would be
That was a hundred
wrinkled.
percent cotton,
Them shirts would be wrinkled, boy. You'll
bro.
be,
Only time you have a crease shirt, like if that mug just came out of the pack.
bro, easily.
You didn't even have to iron it when that mug came out of the pack, bro. That was the first 5 days of school, bro. You was the most crispiest because
Oh
your
yeah,
clothes is already
fresh.
ironed. You know when you get them from the store, they already got a crease in it.
And and then like as people get older, people can start tell like what's new and what's not.
Fact.
So if somebody try to throw in like a shirt from last year, you could tell because the collar be a little more like roundish,
Yep.
and when it's new, it's kind of like up and firm.
Bro, that mug be like
Firm and
perfect, bro.
perfect, boy. And
You remember when for t-shirts, I used to tie them in the back.
man, Ty, bro, I got this from Elijah. Elijah was like he used to do. He used to get the safety pin,
Yeah, put it in the back.
put it in the back, triple button up to the top, rosary. Like that was it, man.
Shell necklace.
Dickie shorts, big
Yep.
Dickie, them Dickie short, bro. That's Dickie was out of pocket for that.
I really went. I went to for my shorts. I used to go to Apostle. I used to get the
Yeah,
cargos.
I think well, it was like uh, I used to write Aeropostale Hollister. That was like
Mm-hmm.
mandatory.
Yeah.
Like if you ain't had that was like designer back in the day. If you ain't had that,
Facts.
like you either had to have like I ain't gonna lie, the legendary. If you ain't had that Aeropostale jackets, boy,
Yep.
them Aeropostale
The
jackets
blue one, the
was,
one with the rips in it.
bro. Them mugs was
Bro, I had
crazy.
one. Apostle and
Oh,
Hollister.
Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah.
Like, bro, all that was so next level and like hard back then, son. Like, and then you had like the mixed people that like was rocking like like this dude, bro. Dickies was out of pocket for them big shorts, bro. It's no
With
them
the
short,
pocket on the
bro.
side.
It's no. It didn't matter what size you got. They was like
It was
long,
like wide though. The mugs was
bro.
super wide.
I was like, bro, I can't do this, bro. Like, I had to put, and it was like, it was just like everybody. I think because like back in the day, that's how they wore like big clothes. So I think they was just made long. But it's like even like small people, they stuff was long. Like
Yeah.
everybody who wore that stuff was just looking like dang near capris.
The
Like,
mugs was huge,
bro, them
bro.
things was huge. Parachute pants, parachute
But the
shorts.
question is, why do we always have to get? Why it had to be school for us to get new stuff? That's what I
I
never like.
don't know.
For school, they prepared you for everything. Like they were sending you off to boot camp. You had new
Facts,
drawers, new
everything.
bro
Why?
socks, new school clothes, shoes,
Backpack. You
bro.
ain't get a haircut the
Everything,
whole
bro.
summer. You getting a
Bro, you
haircut every
haircut.
week.
They trying to make you presentable so you can make sure they feel good.
But I think that's too because they do know like in high school it get wicked. Like that's like in high school that's like going, especially if you go to like a public high school. That's like going to like the club every day.
Bro, and they didn't understand that.
No, they
They didn't
did, bro.
understand that, bro.
My mama told me something the other day. What she was saying? I can't remember. She told me something. Uh, Oh, this so she was talking about like how she bought me a pair of shoes or something a while back, and I didn't wear them. And I used to always wear like older shoes or sell the shoes to go buy other shoes. And I was like, I mean, mom, congratulations, appreciate you for buying me the shoes. But no matter how new these shoes is, you could not just wear it. Well, you could technically, but when you like when you around certain groups and when you the one like clowning people and you running with the
Yeah, you
people
can't do it.
and you like on football team like you playing sports and you like when you like a personality of like a classroom or like the school and stuff like that, you get
Especially
judged by a different
if you're
standard.
not a lane, basically.
Exactly. So it's
Different
like
standard.
whenever you doing all these things, it's like you got to be on your P's and Q's. So I can't come because I've been clowning people all year for what they've been doing. Like I can't come in there and be on some food like some food. I wear some old shoes that's valid
Yeah.
before I wear like some Team J's or something. Or something like that.
It's crazy because I used to like I had a couple Team J's in my day, like
But
as a
in
youngin though.
back in the day, you could wear some of them.
Some of them was something like Spizikes and all of
And
that.
you know what?
Like
I was just about to say that's not even a team. See, I
Son of
don't.
Mars is a Team J. I wore them.
No, them not a team.
Man,
That's a team.
they not a retro. Retros is only numbers.
Well,
If it's
I was just about to
Spizikes or
say
anything
what,
like that,
cause what is it? I was just about to say what is classified as a team, Jordan,
anything that's not a number.
bro?
Yeah. So if you had
Well,
Spizikes, if you had Son of Mars, if you
damn.
had like
Well,
any,
no, the Spirit has a collab though. I thought.
yeah, it's a collab, but it's not a retros. Is only numbers 1 through 23. Well, you got
See,
24 and all of them, but I mean, majority of them only numbers are retros.
you know it's crazy. I had the Son of Mars too. My daddy got them in the room because I bought them and they
You
only
talking about
had
the white and purple ones or
white and navy blue.
something like that?
They
Yeah.
only had one size. So and this, you know, it's crazy. This is how you know I was wild. I bought them shoes in middle school. They was a 13. That shoe is so big, I still can't fit it. I don't know. Like certain shoes just run big, bro. I bought them shoes. I wore them like 5 times, and I was like, man, I couldn't wear them because they just felt big. And
They was a little. What you had the one? That's the one with the strap, right?
uh, I don't think it's the one. I think they got the tongue of the five. It looked like the five
All of
on
them
the tongue.
got that, but the
I don't think the one I had a
mine had
strap.
the strap on it. They was the gray ones with the I think like the baby blue,
Mm.
and it had like the which Jordan is that? The one that it goes around your ankle and it has the strap that goes. I can't
Eight
remember which
is it
one.
eight?
No, it's not
Is
eight.
it?
Eight is the two straps.
It's
These is
one
like a
strap.
higher number.
I know. It's the one when you look at the back of this, like that V, huh?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot. I think that might be the 20s.
It's 20 something. I don't know exactly what
Yeah,
it is, but
it might be the 20 Dub Zero maybe.
that's the Son of Mars I had, the one with the
Uh,
strap, and I had them actually my senior year,
mhm,
like because it had a release, so it don't have to be a retro to have a release date,
mhm.
but it had a release date, and I was like, bro, I was getting it to the face, so I was trying to be different from everybody,
Yeah.
and I knew people wasn't wearing Son of Mars like that. And sure enough, I wear them to school, bro. By 2 months or a month later, I see other people wearing
You
them.
know what's crazy? Before I don't want to forget this, but they. So you remember when they remade them sevens and they had like that time when they had it was like they had them shoes that wasn't sevens. It was like a Team Jordan, but it looked just like the sevens.
Yeah, I know which ones you're talking about.
Them was hard when everybody was rocking them when they came
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
They had them. What other shoes? Uh, that's another picture. But what I don't see now that you say that, it made me look at it a little different because when I think of Team J's, I'm just thinking of like kind of basically like the pool, because like people call bro these youngins they call 6 rings Team J's, bro. 6 rings was hard
Yeah,
back in the day.
I think most people had 6 rings on them.
Exactly, like you could wear 6 rings. You know it's crazy. I always remember this because when I first seen him, this was my first time ever seeing him in person, and I was like, bro, this nigga wearing Team J's, but it was my partner. He was like, he had like fly kicks. He had kicks, so we knew
Hmm.
he wasn't like, and he was wearing these shoes. And I'm like, bro, I'm like, no way. I used to look at him every time he wore them because I'm like, bro, ain't no way he just popping out like this. And I just always stared at him. I'm like, bro, he was rocking them though, and I kept looking at him. And I was like, bro, this nigga tripping, son. And looking back on it now, it was like the Jordan 20 something. Like, what's the one with that wide strap that go across the toe box? It's like it's a high, I think it might be 16, 17. It's like it's past the normal numbers. Like it's like uh it's got like one of them wide straps that go right across like the foot part.
And then they got one on the ankle.
It might, I don't know. Like
Yeah,
you
you
don't see
talk
none of the
about
shoelaces though.
yeah. So that's the ones I'm talking about. That's the same strap. It was the black ones. It was either black or it was a white pair.
Yeah, I was about to say the ones it was white.
So it got a strap right here and it say Jordan right here, and then they got a strap that probably this much of the toe shows, and they
Yeah,
got
I
the
think.
strap
Oh,
right there.
that might be the one
Yeah,
I'm talking
but I
about.
wanted them so bad,
You know
bro.
what's crazy? That actually might be because if I'm looking at it, you said your senior year, we was in like I think it was probably like middle school or something. So it's probably at matching up or whatever. But yeah, I didn't realize until like years later. I'm like, oh, he just had on the Jordan 20 somethings, and I didn't realize because you know we don't. I don't know why they don't show. They only show like the only Jordan like 1 through like 14 getting like praise.
Yeah, yeah,
Nobody talks about. Well, some people do. You know, they got the real sneakerheads because some of them like hard. Like, what's the ones that's like suede and it's like the laces is like behind this little panel and they kind of like got the little like diamond. They kind of like diamond shaped a little bit.
Are you talking about the one? Do it has a zip on it?
No, not the. It's like it come with this. It got straps. It's kind, but it's not straps though. It's like it got these little latches on the side of the foot.
I'm
That kind
trying
of
to
like a
think.
mid.
Hold on, let me
I need to
see.
pull up the shoe tree. Let me
Let me
look.
see.
Let's see.
Cause man, I used to. I ain't buy Jordans in so long, bro. So I don't even be remembering them. I only remember the main ones.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to all of
All
them
right, so
shoes.
look, which one out of these?
Let me see. It's
You might be
oh, so
talking about the
the
16s.
first ones I was just telling you about was the Jordan 2000 the 2009. These ones.
Yeah, that's the
That's the
ones
ones
I
you was
want. Yes.
that's the one my partner was wearing. I was like, bro, what are you wearing? And then the ones I was just talking about is the 2010s.
Let me see.
These
Yeah,
are
I wanted them too. I wanted the white and red pair though.
and let me see. Yeah, but I don't know what happened. Like, what was after the 14?
The 15s, I
See,
had them.
I thought these was called. I thought these were 17s. These I thought these were 17s.
Which ones?
These
That
are
is. No,
it's
that's 15s.
yeah.
17s is the ones you talking about.
Okay. See,
The ones your partner
I
had.
always thought those was
But I
not.
had these. I got these from Athlete's Corner. The 16, I mean the 15s, I got them
Nah, I
from
ain't gonna
Athlete's
lie.
Corner.
These ones is hard too. I do want a pair of these. Hold up.
Oh yeah, I know which ones you're talking about. The 16s. That's the
No,
16s.
the well, it's like this one. This one right here.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That I
yeah.
think that one is it's like one of them other shoes, but it's like without the thing on it. That's what it's
So
supposed to
CP
be.
had some shoes just like that.
Yeah,
It was like I think it was like the Mardi Gras or something like that. But
but yeah, they had a lot of heat. It's just a lot of it just kind of got lost in the sauce though. I don't know what happened. But yeah, I don't know why. Did Jordan ever hoop in the Sixers?
no, Jordan never hooped in nothing but retros.
Hey, you know that's the funniest diss when somebody if you talk about some Jordan ain't
Jordan.
never hooping no. You're like Jordan ain't never hooping
Yeah,
no
Jordan never hooped in nothing but like I said, the 1 through the
retros. Yeah,
23s. That's it. That's the only. I don't even think he even hooped in all of them. To be honest, the main ones was like the ones that normally come out. You know, like the 12s, ones, which was just the OG ones, twos, threes,
I
all of
wish when
those.
they remade these Jordans, they made them back how they was made in the day, just better. Cause like, bro, if you look at the threes from back in the day, they weren't such a low shoe. They was a low top shoe, but Jordan, like, cause he hooped in them. Like, if you
Hmm.
look, it had like some a little bit of ankle support. Cause he would Tom like OD tight. So it's like nowadays in the threes is kind of like shoe such a low shoe. It's like
Yeah, a lot of people don't like threes.
yeah, I don't like
Well,
threes.
if you got a big foot, you're not gonna like
Yeah,
threes.
I don't like three. I like ones. I'm 50-50 on twos. Don't like threes. Fours are a hit or miss. I say I'm like sometimes I like fours, sometimes I don't. Love fives. That's my favorite. Sixes. I wasn't a fan of the sixes. I feel boy. I had the hair sixes, the Easter sixes. I think I had another pair, but
Oh yeah, I know
the
which ones
toe
you're talking about.
box was like suede or nubuck, and I don't know, bro. Sixes for me, sixes it didn't crease all the way across, but it was like right on the inside, right
Yeah.
by that
Hmm.
thing. And I couldn't, I just can't, like, I do not like when shoes crease. Especially, like, if it crease, I want it to be a perfect crease. Like, I had a partner, I used to be like, man, this nigga got a perfect foot. Because his shoe, he had some ones. Like, every school, he used to get the all white leather Jordan ones, just normal.
Hmm.
And when he wore them, they were creased, but they creased perfect. Like, right across the middle.
I
I was
mean, he
like,
was stepping right.
I
That's
was
all.
about to say, I was about to say, boy, I was like, every time I see him, I'm like, damn, son, because like that was a perfect crease. Like, if it's gonna crease, I want this to be a perfect crease. But
Man, you never had the insoles. I mean, not the
bro,
insoles, the force
I
fields.
used to, and see, I was finessing. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody did it, but I used to not take you could take them off and stick them in there, like on the in the toe
Hmm.
box. I used to not take the sticky part off, so I put them in.
I
Every
didn't.
pair of
I didn't even
shoes.
buy none. I used to use the brown piece that came in
You
the
know what's
shoe.
crazy? As I got older, that was something I
Yeah,
did
I
too.
cut that mug and
Yep,
I just put that mug at the end.
that was free game. Like,
Yeah,
hey, niggas don't be knowing,
bro,
son.
facts,
Niggas,
facts. Hey,
like,
you got to give. You can't afford
you
it. You
got
got to find a way, dog.
you got it. Like, and see, I was one of them. Like, you could if once I get the shoes, like, I'm in a good mood at the store. So once I get the shoes, man, you could talk me into buying whatever. So I'm in there. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, yeah, man. You gotta get this. What is good? I ain't never go for the shoe cleaner though. I'm no. I know how to
Nah,
clean
I did
shoes.
the suede. I got the suede, like to where if
Yeah,
it rained,
yeah.
it'll just
Oh no, I did. I used to get the protector
yeah,
though.
the protector. That's
Yeah,
what I'm talking about.
but
Yeah,
the actual cleaner, like the crep, nah, I ain't going
I
for
never
that.
really got no. Nah, I ain't gonna say I never. Nah, I really never did it because back in the day you used stuff that you had at home. You ain't buy no
Yeah,
cleaner. You'd get your little soap
little
and water, put it in there with that
little
toothbrush.
dishwashing
Yeah,
liquid.
bro. You
Like,
ain't really use no shoe cleaner like that. But
yeah. And then I don't know. I sometimes used to feel like that protector stuff didn't always work. Cause like, bro, I used to get it, and I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't putting it on. Cause they say you're supposed to like do like coats and wait a
yeah,
certain
you're supposed to do
time, and
codes. You say you're supposed to wait, and then after you do the first code, wait, and then put the second
cause
code.
you
That's
know
how I
when they
did
be
it.
doing them videos and stuff, they do it with however they do it perfect, and they drop like mustard
Oh
and stuff
yeah,
on it,
and
and
it
then they
just
just
slide
wash it
off.
off. I'm like, hell nah, son. That shit did not happen for me, son. Nah,
Unless you talk to what's his name? Oh,
what?
dude, the
Uh,
one with the Gap, the one that be selling stuff.
what's his name?
I can't remember his name. Something salesman.
Funny
That's his
salesman,
funny
funny
salesman.
salesman.
Yeah, bro, he cold. But
Nah,
I've been watching his videos for a while. Like
yeah.
he brings that reaction to everybody, bro. It don't matter who he is. He gonna bring something that you like.
Nah, he actually the truth, son, bro. I didn't even know he got like. I think he said he got like 10
Yeah,
kids. I mean, I support it, but that's a lot of kids.
but
Like,
he did this with I don't think he had all 10 when he first started, but he let everything go to start his business doing that, bro, with all them
yeah,
kids. Like he took a sacrifice. And look
yeah.
where it ended up bringing them, bro. So I mean, it worked out.
Oh, so since we're on this topic, what else? Let me see. Did I? Oh, it was. Oh yeah. Speaking of sacrifices, how do you feel about failures like in life?
I mean, failures to me is like it's a learning process to me.
Hmm.
Like once you fail, you could fail a bunch of times, but as long as you don't fail in the same thing over and over again, that's how
Yeah.
I look at it. Like as long as everybody fails, bro. You're
Hmm.
not gonna name one person that can't, but I feel like I learn from my failures. Like I
Hmm.
know, okay, I'm gonna do better this time. I might fail again, but it ain't gonna be from the same concept. It's gonna be from a whole different situation. So
Yeah. I feel like there are no true failures. I feel like it's just a delayed success. Like it might not come when you want it to come,
hmm
or but it's like it's really are no because like you only truly fail when you quit. Like just imagine like look at everybody's story. Like Steve Harvey, 40 some years old. If he would have quit, he would have failed, but he never quit. So I feel like it's no really such thing as a failure because all these people who doing all these things, it might take 10s, it might take 20. Some people 10, some people 5, some people shorter. Like longer,
hmm
it don't matter. But it's like as soon as you give up, like I'll and it'd be so hard for me, like with doing these things. 'Cause I always think about this one meme or little quote or whatever, and it's a picture of two people digging and mining for like diamonds and gold and stuff.
hmm
And it's like one on top of the other. One dude on the top, he find a little diamond. He get happy. He go back, tell all the people to come, and then it's nothing else after that. It's just that one little tiny diamond. And then when he do that, the other dude feels some type of way. So he go a little more and be like, "Man, mine ain't got no diamonds." And then it'd be like like it's like right behind the next few inches was like a big old
and
stupid
never got
diamond
to it.
and never got to it because
Yup,
he quit, bro. It's like
yup.
so it's like I feel like if you're gonna quit, you got like I mean I'm not for anybody to quit anything unless you're not happy doing it because it's like you gotta have some morals or whatever.
Not
Like,
even that. I mean, you're not
like,
gonna be happy doing it sometimes. Sometimes you get to the point to where man, you feel like that's it.
but I mean, it depends on your end goal. It's like, so I ain't gonna lie, man. Sometimes, like, my schedule be crazy. I be having to do all this stuff, but it's like, and I might not be happy in the moment doing it, but I know the end goal, and through this end goal that I'm I desire, I know there's gonna have to be some times where you're gonna have to put your feelings aside
Hmm.
and see the bigger picture. But if it's something that you totally like, you know how everybody dibbling dabbling yada yada yada. Like if somebody was to get in the clothing game right now and it was such a burden on them, I wouldn't tell them to keep going because it's like if unless you want to. But I mean like it's like I mean, granted, there are some people who this stuff happen quick to.
Yeah.
But I'll be like, hey, you starting extremely late. It's not, and there's really no late starts really. But you starting when it's a lot of people that's a lot far more ahead of you.
Yeah.
Now, of course, we're not supposed to be comparing yourself to with everybody else because you can't judge somebody where they standing at and or where they standing at because you don't know how far they came.
Facts.
Like you could be standing at the finish line, he could be standing at the start line, but you don't know. He done did a few laps already. He on lap 27. You at the finish line and you on lap one. Or maybe he gave you a head start. You never know. Like you it's hard. You can never judge the next person about where they're standing because you don't know how far that person has came, what they've been through, trials, tribulations. You don't know nothing.
And Shannon Sharp said it good too. He
Yeah,
said it. He said it good. He said a lot of people know this Shannon Sharp. A lot of people don't know Shannon Sharp 20, 30 years ago. He was
exactly.
like a lot of people didn't even know who I was 30 years ago. He said they didn't know about the broke Shannon Sharp. And
Mhm.
man, it's true, bro. You
Yeah.
don't know what people go through unless they tell you.
Exact. It's kind of like judging a book by its cover, bro.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
you, bro. Some of the best stories are hidden within a book with a nasty looking cover, and you'll never know
And because
because
you ain't gonna read
you
it.
won't even give it a chance. You'll look at, oh, I ain't reading
You
that.
see the title and be like, nah, but bro, deep inside, bro, you go look, that book right there can change your life.
Exactly. So it's simple like that, bro. It's like it's crazy, but I don't know. But basically, if you weren't happy doing it, I wouldn't because I know me. I prioritize my peace, so it's like and throughout my peace comes happiness. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna figure out a way to make myself happy during my peace. I find peace in uh, easing my mind and uh, avoiding stress and avoiding negativity. Like I don't want to be around no negativity ever. Like I don't like people dealing with problems. I don't like when people yell because I feel like when you around a bunch of sharks, it's only two things that can become. You either turn into a shark, you either become the prey, or you become the predator.
Hmm.
When you surrounded around straight killers, you either become the killer or the killed.
Yeah.
You're running with the robbers, you become the robber or you getting robbed. Like so, it's like whenever you around all this rah rah rah, it's only two things you can become. You either want to become that or you become the opposite of that. And I don't want to even like give myself the opportunity because no matter how strong mentally you are or how much moral grounds you stand on or what you truly believe in, yada yada. If this is you yelling for example, if somebody yells at you every single day,
You're gonna pick it up and then you gonna start yelling.
eventually you're gonna yell back.
Yeah.
Like so, or just like in football, like in the locker room, I think that's something that was passed down from generation ahead. But like it's football is just a normal sport. Like it's not like basketball or nothing like that. But it's something about that football. It brings like a brotherhood and a more camaraderie and
Hmm.
also physicality with it because it's like bro, you can see a football locker room and a basketball locker room is totally different. Football locker room, bro, it's like everybody touching each other, y'all hitting each other, y'all like jumping on each other, like you putting people in headlocks. Bro, they ain't doing that in no basketball locker room.
Shit, we
Well, I
did.
mean, it is an exception with few, but like most of the time,
Yeah, I get what you're saying
yeah,
though.
like
And football,
basketball,
y'all more physical
yeah,
type. Yeah.
basketball, man, they hooping. It might be a few little yada yada, but they only just to themselves,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. I
by
feel you.
themselves. They in they lock or whatever. So it's like, and I think that was passed down. So I mean, like you around that, you just gonna pick it up regardless. And somebody from basketball, that's just what they was passed down. So they just picked it up regardless
Hmm.
of what they seen and that because that's all they knew.
Yep.
I don't know,
So how you plan on going into 2024?
I'm glad you said that because I forgot, bro. So as I got a lot of things that I've been working on already. Uh, I just want to I want to try to put my best foot forward this year. You know, going into the new year, I'm not changing or nothing like that. But I feel like because I've done all like change is inevitable. Everybody's gonna change,
Mm-hmm.
but growth is an option.
Facts.
You choose whether you want to grow or not,
Mm-hmm.
but you're gonna change regardless. Even if you try to remain the same, you're gonna change. But it's it's within you whether you realize like it's on the interior whether you choose whether you want to grow or not to grow. So I want to do a lot of things. I want to put my best foot forward. I got a few things I want to do. I want to hit 3 events for the clothing brand, and I basically I'm trying to come hard. Pause. I'm trying to come harder than I ever came before because I see a vision. I seen a lot. I feel like last year I was kind of getting my feet wet. Cause I think I just made a year. Yeah, I just made it. Well, I'm over a year at that job. So when I first out of here, I didn't have a job for a little bit. Well, a consistent job. So now I got a job over a little year for some consistent money. Kind of seeing the ins and outs, what I yada yada, what I can and can't do. So now I'm about to try to hit it hard as I can, lock in, and I'm about to try to flood the streets, man. Like I'm already working on 2 drops, but even as apart from the clothing though, like I just want to become a better person. Uh, like me, like not on no corny stuff. Just like when I say better, I mean better for me. Because
Mm-hmm.
what's better for me not might not be better for you or the next person. So you know, just a lot of. I mean, like I said before, very self aware, and I'm just trying to remain that and improve that. Uh, but yeah, what are some of your New Year's resolutions and goals?
Man, I feel like I'm to the point to right now to where I'm just about to, bro. 2024. I'm ready to just expand, man. I'm ready to. It's all cash 2024, man.
Yeah.
Like grind time. I'm in a big city. I haven't been doing what I wanted to do since I moved here, but I got plans in store. I'm thinking about start cooking, start selling, all type of stuff, man. Like it's about to go crazy. Clothing brand, I haven't been releasing like that, but it's always a time for something.
Hey,
So eventually, it might me getting a break right now might change the outcome of what's gonna happen later.
yeah,
So that's how I look at it. I'm like, I'm not gonna look at it as in like, man, I'm gonna stress over this because I gotta make sure I keep dropping every month, this and that. But at the same time,
can't stress it.
bro, this can be a break for me to like, you already know what, get all my duckies in order, start doing this, and everything can lead up to me getting back to the clothing brand and making it happen.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like us entrepreneurs, when you got so much going on, bro. You got that is something you got to realize. Like you can't just like get overwhelmed or nothing like that when you're doing so much because like you got so much. You can't always focus on one thing. Like with like YouTube, of course, I wanted to do YouTube, right?
Hmm.
But I was like, okay, let's be realistic, bro. Like my YouTube when I was just vlogging and stuff like that, it was doing decent, but it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. So instead of me giving up on that, I'm like, let's just hit it from a different angle. Let's approach a different approach. So I'm like, okay, the YouTube is kind of really moving sluggish. What's another way I can get in touch with these famous people? Yada yada. How can I network and grow? Because I mean, a lot of people, bro, it's hard to just network. Period. So
Facts.
I'm like, damn, bro. Well, I'm on when I was hitting them on this YouTube. Hey, let's do collab. Let's do that. It was minimal responses. I'm like, damn. Now that I'm doing the clothing route, I've been able to get in touch with a lot more people. So okay, boom. So now you just gotta find your lane of whatever you want to do and how to connect and grab. Like, hey, you might be able to get in with a lot of people through food or haircuts or whatever. Like,
You never know until you try.
exactly. But since you said food, though, I said on camera. Whenever you're ready, man, let me know. I promise. Like, I'm putting in on a food truck. So when that's something I really want to see y'all do. And you know me, I'm a businessman. I'm always looking for another opportunity. But I'm definitely like, so you can chalk me up for at least 2-3 thousand to throw in like whenever you start looking into it, because whenever you say it, it's coming. I promise you. And I noticed that Jana got her thing dishes with days and stuff
Hmm.
too. I mean, of course, I support both of y'all having your own separate things, but I mean, I feel like it would only be beneficial
Oh,
for
it
both of
definitely
y'all.
it will. Once we
Yeah,
gonna collab and
yeah,
everything, it's definitely gonna happen. But you gotta sometimes you gotta start off apart just to
yeah,
get
you
both
do.
names. And once we collab,
Hmm.
she might have her crowd, I might have my crowd. Then
Yeah,
imagine if we put them together. Because
yeah,
ain't nobody she doing healthy meals.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you
You
might
go.
want to get out of your
Yeah,
little healthy side and come to the dark side. You feel me? So
yeah,
I can whip you up a little something right there, and then you might want to go back to the healthy side. So it's kind
yeah.
of it's you kill two birds with one stone, bro.
Yeah, but nah, yeah. So whenever y'all ready, whenever y'all start looking for food trucks or whatever, looking at the prices, I'm throwing in for sure. Cause that's something I've been wanting to do too. But I'm not a cook. You know, I used to cook. I think my cooking era is over with. I'm not a fan. I mean, I mean, like I was one of them. Like, I mean, I'm a survivor at the end of the day. You know, I'm gonna do what I need to do to survive. You know, you throw me in the jungle. Hey, y'all might need to send them people to help, not me. Help the bear. You see me in the woods, you might want to help the bear, man, because I'm getting after him. But it's just little stuff like that. I'm just very adaptable. That's why I kind of like the big city because I feel like it's a lot more going on, a lot less people in your business, and then people
Hmm.
that's in your business, they not really in your business like you think because they got their own stuff going on and
It's
all the
good.
other
I don't
things.
care what nobody say. It's good to move away from your hometown.
Bro, I
At
want
least
to,
in your life, bro.
bro.
You got to.
I felt, I mean, like I made the most out of it, but I hated living in Lake Charles, bro. Like I don't like, bro. I mean, of course, you know, like eventually, you don't want to be in like extremely like Hollywood, but it's like, bro, I didn't like see out here I could go somewhere and I don't have to think about running into somebody. And
Yeah, facts.
even if somebody do live near and if I don't want to be bumped into, I could be like, all right, instead of going to this Walmart, I can go to this Walmart.
Hmm.
Or if I instead of going here, I could go here.
You can go to
Bro,
any Walmart in Lake Charles.
and run and find somebody, bro. It's like, bro, sometimes you just want to be low key or whatever. And it's like you like, bro, like I used to go to homes. Is like I might run into somebody, know my daddy, or
Yep, yep.
I'm like, bro,
That's exactly how it
I'm just
is,
trying to stay
bro.
out the way, bro. And I mean that's cool and all, cause like you know, I mean, some people they might see it a totally different way, but I mean, my pops, his name was good, his family name was good. So the
Hmm.
people that I always met, it wasn't like nothing bad. You know, I met a lot of good people. And I was always mostly just looking out for me because of who my people was, who my grandfather was, my aunt, uncles, family, dad,
Hmm.
all that. But it's like, I mean, that I feel like that's really was like a village raising a child, cause it's like, bro, like that was in Lake Charles. I don't know if it's like that for everybody, but for me, that saying was definitely applicable. Not that I was wilding out or nothing like that, but it was just like it was rare where I could be doing anything and somebody seen me that knew somebody. Like
Yep.
and a lot of people I didn't even recognize, but I don't know, maybe because I was a little kid, they remember from when I was young. Because when you're a kid, you don't remember
You
faces.
definitely
So
don't,
so
especially
it's
when they're
like
not around that much.
expect, bro. You know how somebody come and see you. You don't remember me, bro.
Nope.
I used to hold you and you, bro.
Used to lie to them. Oh yeah, that was you, man. What's going on? I ain't see you in a while. No, and
Yeah,
I don't
man.
even remember you.
But nah, that's why I said it was funny when you said about the New Year though, cause bro, I don't know what people be thinking be gonna happen, bro. But it's nothing but some an hour difference between. It's like the days on the date is just some hours. Like,
Yeah, I don't look at it as nothing, but a
and
lot of people hit the gym on New Year's for
bro,
some
look.
reason,
As
bro.
soon as the New Year come, New Year, new me. Like, bro,
Going to the gym, all that, go that one day and
they
never
they
go
think
again.
they think as soon as the clock hit 12, all this magnificent magical stuff about to start happening. Like,
Yeah,
oh yeah, we doing this. Oh, hey baby, I'm a millionaire now. Like, bro, bro, y'all is comical,
they
bro.
basically says like a revolution, like it's new. It's a whole new thing. Leave everything back in that last
I
year,
really feel like
but
it
you're
get,
not gonna forget it.
bro. I feel like that really give people a reason. Like, it's like a leeway, like some leeway, like a crutch, because all people do is BS the whole year, and when this day hit, they like, all right, I need to start doing this, bro. But
To
like,
psych their mind out.
yeah, it's like,
That's all it's
bro,
doing.
if you really, you feel me, you would have been started like no, this New Year's. Let me guess, for the New Year's, y'all getting in the gym. Let me guess, y'all eating better. Let me guess. Y'all taking trips.
Hmm.
Y'all traveling more. Y'all focusing on yourself. Like, bro, this is the same things, bro.
Just a
And not
different
saying
day.
that, yeah, I'm not saying that it's not a good thing to do, but it's like, bro, first off, whatever you doing is cool, but you gotta be, see, and it comes back to this. You gotta be real with yourself at the end of the day. Don't get on the internet because no, but we don't believe you anyway. If anybody posts that they getting in the gym within the next week or two, I don't believe it. Because not saying you're not gonna do it, you gonna do it
But
because
how long?
exactly. Like if you really wanted to get in, you would have started, and you don't have to post it. Like you feel me? I get people want to document all that stuff, but it's like this is no this, but bro, you got 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 followers on Instagram. You're not famous.
Hmm.
We're not like people that are following your whole journey and stuff like that. We are not like literally following your journey. Like people just like be checking in on you. Like half the time you posting all this revolutionary stuff on your story, they tapping through it. Like we not going. Oh, everybody stop what you're doing. Samantha says that for the new year, she's working on this, and this. I'm proud of her. Like, bro, they not doing that. They just tapping through it. And as soon as they see New Year, here go another New Year, new me
Yeah.
head.
Same thing with school. You
Like,
know,
bro,
when the first day of school, you know you about to see a whole bunch of pictures on your
exactly,
timeline.
bro. Like, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad. I am glad though. I stopped seeing Thanksgiving. I didn't see as many people posting their plates.
That's true.
That's
That's
good.
true. That's true.
Congratulations, because y'all was posting some wow plates. Christmas, I didn't see as many flooded photos, and that's good. But I did what I did see is like the narrative is changing for Christmas. Back in the day, well, I won't say back in the day, but a few years ago, it was more like Christmas. Somebody like everybody just posting a nice pic.
Hmm.
Now I saw like photo shoots, and it was all pajamas. Like I'm like, oh
Yeah.
y'all went
And most
y'all
of it was family pictures too. Like a
yeah.
lot of people, like this, the most I ever saw. Like a lot of family pictures. So that in my mind, I'm looking at it like now, a lot of people is actually really settling
Bro,
down
that's what I was just about to
and
say.
chilling, bro, with
And
their
you
family.
know what's crazy? Like even with the holiday pictures and stuff, the lovely ladies always find a way to be seductive with these little PJs and stuff. But you know what? I'm here for it because at least for the Christmas, you can only do so much when you wearing long clothes.
Hmm.
So it's like if you want to try to spice that up, cool. I'd rather you do that than y'all done took uh Halloween. Halloween is a slut fest. Uh, Thanksgiving, y'all run around here dressed up like little turkeys and pilgrims. Uh, we finna see it again for Valentine's Day. So it's like at least for Christmas, y'all showing some type of class.
Yeah.
So if y'all want to just wear these extremely tight pajamas, cool. If you feel me, if that's what you want to do, that's cool. At least you know it's a little more classy than you on the Instagram with some shoelaces on, butt naked down there. Like, come on, bro, y'all. Oh, bro, it's overplayed, but
Hey, hey, man. Like we had a conversation at work. Since you talking about that, we had a conversation at work, and we was like, bro, a man goes broke, and it's not by choice.
mhm.
If a woman goes broke, it's 100% by choice, bro. Ain't no woman should be broke.
You know what's
Ain't
crazy?
no woman.
I don't cause like majority of the women don't spend their money on them. Like they get a guy to pay for it.
Hmm.
And the ones that do spend their money on their stuff, those sometimes are the more responsible girls or financially responsible. So the girls that's like spending like thousands of dollars on themselves, like with their own money, most of the time they got it because they got a good job or something. So it's this pool of women that don't have no money, but they getting money. They don't have no money, but they getting money and they spending it. What? Because it's like people just giving it to them.
Hmm.
So they getting paid for looking a certain kind of way. Cool. That's what you want to do. Get your duckies and all that. Cool. But it's like, bro, just like when Anthony Edwards and his the girl, he gave her 100,000 to get an abortion. You know, I'm like not saying that's happening to everybody, but it's a lot of girls just like that that's getting bags like just for how they look.
Yeah.
So it's like what like I mean I get it. Y'all wanna make it cool to try to pimp out these dudes and get you a guy with some money and yada yada yada. But it's like, bro, what is the end goal? Like you doing all these things to get this money and all this. Y'all don't be thinking like I mean, and I guess it's just people, new generation, everybody live in the moment. But it's like, bro, you can live in the moment and still live in reality.
Facts.
Like y'all living in the moment, but y'all not living in reality. Like the reality is you're not gonna look like this forever. The
Facts.
reality is you're getting older. The reality is like you got all this stuff done to your body. Like you feel me? You're not keeping it. It's a lot of factors that can go into it, and you're just so oblivious to the reality that you wanna be naive. See, that's what it is. They're living in delusion. They're living in a delusional fairy tale because they getting all this yada yada yada, everything going their way, and then that's when you see these 40, 50-year olds women trying to settle down.
And also as the movies and stuff too, movie, TV shows, a lot of that stuff plays a part because a lot of them, bro, they got so much of a childish mind to where, yeah, they might be making the money, but they think, oh, this gonna be happening for the rest of my life. I don't
Oh,
need to put
bro.
nothing to the side. If I need some money, I can just go ask such and such. But bro, in reality, men are gonna start looking, and then you're also gonna start looking, and it ain't gonna look good. It's gonna look bad for that woman because at the end of the day, bro, this only gonna last for a certain period of time. You might have 10 years to 20 years in you.
Mhm.
After that, you ain't got nothing to show for it.
Now I will say this: the average woman is starting to make up more money. I think the average woman actually is starting to make more money than the man.
Bro, every woman should have. I feel like every single woman, I'm not gonna say woman in a relationship, but every single woman should have more than one income. They should have a job, and I feel like they should have something else going for them. It don't matter what it is, bro.
Mhm.
Something.
And I feel like women. I don't know. I feel like it just becomes down to because if they want to do it or not. Because I don't think it's hard for. I mean, I'm not gonna say this because any business is hard, but I don't think it's impossible for a lady to get another source of income apart from what she's doing. Like you can do it's a lot of stuff you
A
can do.
lot, a
Like
lot.
and as a female, you already like I mean, okay, they always talk about how females is like well, back in the day they was getting paid severely less low than a man. Cool. But now it's to the point where you can jump past 80% of the competition just if you're a female that look good.
Facts.
So it's like y'all went from not making nothing cool. Now it's like they ain't the layup line easy for y'all
Easy.
because y'all can bro. Cause it's like a media game now. So you can be working at a job that don't. You can be a house selling houses. They need somebody to be the face of the company or whatever. And if you look good wearing your little nice little pantsuits or whatever, they gonna snap you up, throw you a
Yep.
check. So it's like, I mean, I don't know, bro, and I don't get bothered by this because I feel like as a man, bro, you just instilled that at a young age that you're not getting nothing without working for it. You gotta work for what you want. You don't work, you don't eat. Like
Sure.
you gotta get it. Like nobody's giving a man nothing.
Nothing.
Even some of these rich folks, I think it was Mark Cuban, he a billionaire. I think he said he not giving his kids none of his money, like legacy or nothing like that, unless they get like a degree or something like that.
Oh yeah, I did hear something about
So
that.
it's like, and I think he got like two sons or whatever. So it's
Man,
like,
but I
and
definitely
and
agree
that
with that,
I mean
bro.
that's cool too, cause like
Now I wouldn't say a degree. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't say a degree, but I would say something that I know that you're not just waiting to get a handout. Like do something that you love. Everybody don't love school, bro, but
yeah,
do something. It can be where you want to be a realtor. You going something that you're doing to make sure that your life is successful without this money.
and I think college is different from people for different scenarios. So like me, if I because me when I was in college, it was so stressful because I'm thinking of how to pay this money back. I'm thinking of what if this major don't give me the job I want? What if I don't like? I'm thinking of all these things. But whenever the money's not the problem, I feel like that's not hard. Like if
Mhm.
if if I was if college was free, I wouldn't have dropped out probably because it's free. Like, I mean, it's easy. Like, just imagine if it was like high school or something like that.
Hmm.
More people would go.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, so it's like, I don't think that would have been an issue for me. I mean, I think I would have went and probably stayed. But it's like, whenever I'm thinking, I'm looking at what I'm doing. I'm like, bro, I don't want to be sitting in some office working 12 hours a week, yada, 12 hours a day, yada yada, like doing all this crazy stuff. Like, or even if you, okay, even if okay, I was majoring in engineering. Say if I did finish that road out, right? From what I'm saying, and what I wanted to be a mechanical engineer. But for what I'm saying, all the jobs that make like the most money is two ways you can be an engineer. 50% of engineers work in a plant.
Hmm.
I don't want to work in no plant. I don't care if I'm in an office in a plant. I don't want to work at a plant, bro. Plants blow up all the time. You gotta have all this like, bro. I'm cool. I don't want to be in no plant.
Yeah, you definitely taking a
Period.
chance.
Two, the other 50% are in a cubicle. Bro, I went on a field trip when I was in high school, and I'm like, y'all engineers, y'all squares, y'all ain't no engineers, y'all in here, y'all in cubicles typing numbers and stuff. I'm like, man, go get in that field, son. Like, nah. So it's like, bro, I feel like for them, that's a layup line because you don't have that pressure and that stress. Like, you don't have that burden on your back. Like, what if? Because the money's not the issue. So whenever you factor that out, it's a lot different because people who come from less fortunate and stuff like that, bro, they not worrying about college, even if it can get them. Now, some people do take that chance and they be like, "Oh, I'll just get a job and pay it back." But it's like whenever that's your only way out, it's hard for you to see the longevity you trying to see right now.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's good because you can be like, okay, yada yada. Well, this gonna get me here, so let me do this. My thing was, I'm like, okay, I'm in here, I'm trying to do it. And then I'm like, I start, bro, this person a millionaire dropped out. This person a millionaire, GED. This person a billionaire, no college degree. I'm doing all this research. All the top people didn't go to college.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what are they? What is the disconnect? Like, I'm trying to make it make sense. Like, if they if they telling you college is what you need to be successful in life and yada yada yada, but these people are far more successful. And then it was another thing that turned me off college. So many people go have degrees, get jobs that they don't even need a degree for,
So,
or
oh, they
the
ain't
degree
going for what
don't.
they went
Yeah,
for.
the degree don't apply to what you're doing. Prime example, my cousin. Of course, he was playing sports, but bro, he got like 4 degrees, 3, 4 degrees, and he only uses one of them in his current job. And then on top of that, he don't even have to work his current job because he do 4 other things on the side that he didn't that don't need a degree for. That he bro, so it's like,
A lot of people, believe it or not, a lot of people get their degree just to put it on their resume so that it can make their resume more exclusive to what people would hire them. Like like you just said, some people that's in the field, they in a field that they didn't even go to school for. A lot of people do that. Simple fact is because the job that they so called from school, from high school, saying, "Oh, if you go do this, you're gonna be making a whole bunch of money."
yeah,
Come to find out, you go to school for that, and you ain't making nothing close to that. But
exactly.
I know people that went to school to be uh accountant or some dealing with like making phone calls or doing this, bro. They tell you something in college. Oh yeah, you graduate, you're gonna be making over 100K. Not always like that, bro. They forget to tell you you got to be at this job for about 30 years before you can actually start making 100K. So now you wasting your whole time when you could have been doing something else.
And then, bro, it's getting to the point now too. It's like, okay, you get this degree and all this, bro. I know people, they get this degree. Y'all didn't. Oh, you did the race. You got your big degree. You did 6 years. You went and got your bachelor's, your master's. You got all this good stuff. Hey,
Still
not
working at the
look, look,
same
look. Guess
job.
what the problem is now? Oh, I'm sorry. We don't want to hire you because we're looking for some people with experience.
Or are they gonna hire somebody that they know?
And like, because when it come down to the come down, I'm like, oh, okay, credentials look good. Degree, oh, ooh. you don't have any experience in here though. We don't wanna coach you up. Like we don't wanna nah, we'll pass. Thank you though. Thank you. So like it's only a select few jobs that you could probably get in fresh out of the degree and get to it. Probably like a lawyer. Even a lawyer, you're not gonna be the lawyer you want to be. You're gonna be in a law firm
So for
on the
real.
bench because they got a starting lawyer over the a nurse. A nurse you could probably get in there, but you ain't gonna be top dog nurse or top dog doctor. You can be a doctor and you're gonna probably start off good, but you ain't gonna be fresh out the gate open wound surgery. Oh no, sir, you got to get that experience. No matter how you done did 10 years in school, that's cool. Hey, let this big dog run the show. You gonna be his assistant for the next 5 years.
That's
We're
one
gonna pay
thing.
you. We're gonna pay you 150 though, but you ain't finna be big dogging until you watch this vet. So it's
So
like all this stuff going on. A house like it's so many things, bro. I don't know, bro. It's like
it all depends on. I feel like I'm never gonna force my kids to go to college.
I'm definitely not
I
doing
bro,
that.
ain't no point. Why? And especially if I gotta pay for it. Why am I forcing you to go to college? And I'm forcing you to do this now. You can easily be like, I don't want to do it, and I didn't paid all this money.
Now I could feel I could see a rifle time whenever you do that. It depends on when you see your child and eventually when they start developing like their own personality traits and desires and stuff, you can kind of shift and see the direction where they want to go to.
Hmm.
And if you see like somebody that's like hard working and productive, you don't necessarily have to force. But if you can see somebody that's more on the lackadaisical side, or you feel me, you and like even throughout all of that, whether they hard workers or not, I feel like my thing was I would try to find something you like and try to find a way for you to get paid off of it.
Yeah.
But
Long as you're not just sitting there doing nothing, long as you're trying to do something, like even if you want to have your own business and you
mm,
don't want to go to college or you want to do something that's productive, I won't
mm,
have a problem with it, bro. I'm gonna support it 100%. A lot of people, a lot of adults, that's what they don't fail to realize, bro. Like your kids don't. Some people don't want to go to college, and you
mm,
forcing them to go to college. All you doing is wasting your time
yeah,
and their time.
mm,
Because eventually, okay, I didn't did this, I didn't listen to my parents, they forced me to go to college, blah blah blah, then I don't finish. So now I went to college for 3, 4 years
mm,
and never even finished. It was a waste of my time when I could have been working on something that I really wanted to do for them years.
mm.
And then by the time that happened, I could be successful.
See that's was me. That was my thing because we talked about it before. But once I realized, because I mean, of course, I wanted to play ball, but it was like okay, I want to play ball, but it was like where am I? You feel me? Like, oh, I want to get the experience, but it's like, do I really want to go to college just to play football? Have to deal with all this? It's like it was one of them things where I kind of wanted to go, but I kind of didn't want to go because half of me was still in fresh out of high school athlete mode. I want to just keep going to the next level and hey, the next all right, high school done. Let's go to college and play ball. Then the business side of me was like, okay, let's just do this like this. You graduate this year if you get figure this out what you want to do within this next year and these people in college they doing 4 years if you figure it out in a year 2 years and get a system you got 2 years to and you mess around and get ahead of them
Hmm.
so that was my whole thing it's like bro I used to tell my mom this I'm like man mom please she never did it but I used to be like mom the money you paying for me to go to school, because that was one thing too. I it was a topic for another day, but I was like, I don't want to go to school, yada yada. And I was like, if I'm going, don't put it on my credit or none of that, because I don't want no ties to this. Because I didn't want to go, so if I'm going, don't put it on my stuff. Put it on yours or whatever. So I just be like, mom, I'm telling you, man, all the money that you paying for me to go to school, give it to me. Just give me one semester of work and let me flip it. Let not on like drugs, but like let me use that to invest in what I wanted to do or whatever, just so I can figure some stuff out. It never happened, but that 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 kind of made me work a lot harder because I'm like, all right, she not finna give me however much school was or whatever. So I was just like, you know what, it's cool. I'm not tripping. I was in college, but shoot, I was doing everything but in college working. I was working. I mean, I was doing everything but work. I was working. Like I
Hmm.
was skipping because I was doing waiter. like kind of like DoorDash for those that don't know in Louisiana. And I was trying to figure out. I'm like, bro, how can I get some money? So I found out about that. Shoot, I was making 150 a day. At the time, I didn't realize how good that was. And
Hmm.
shoot, that was on average. So sometimes I'm making more than that. Sometimes I'm making a little less. But shoot, I'm like, shoot, fresh out of high school, I ain't never had no real job. Like, I had a lot of like labor jobs, but I ain't never had no real job. And I'm like, shoot, I'm making money on. So I'm like, shoot, man, forget this school stuff. I'm like, I'm on waiter in class. I get an order. I'm leaving class. I'm like, man, look, I'm going.
Money talk.
Exactly. So I'm running it up. I'm like, so it was like some people like around school, like they was like, you could tell some people had some money, but me, like, bro, I was in that mud, like I was doing everything. Like I wasn't like wilding out, but I'm like with my partners and stuff like that. My partners knew because I'm like, what y'all want? Y'all want, man? Look, hey, get what y'all want, man.
Hmm.
I'm at Starbucks. You know how expensive Starbucks is.
Facts.
I'm
Starbucks
at
expensive as
Starbucks
hell.
every day. I'm walking around campus like the little Starbucks girls and stuff. I'm posting it on the Snap. Like I'm at Starbucks every day. We eating good. Like I'm I'm doing all this and bro, I was like, oh, I can rock with this, bro. I'm not making some money. Start saving it up because I didn't realize what I want. I knew I wanted to have a clothing brand, but I didn't know how to start it. Because I started it right before I went to college, and I didn't really know all the details. So I'm like, bro, I don't know, but I'm like, man, let me just run up some money and I'll figure it out. The clothing brand stuff on the end and the
Hmm.
backside. Ran up the money. So I was running up so much money. I was like, man, we're gonna figure this clothing stuff out later. In the meantime, we're just gonna run it up and ball. So shoot. I know you know because I was ordering all my shoes and all
Hmm.
orders to the house. So I'm buying Yeezys every week. I'm buying
Yeah, I was
clothes.
tell I say, damn, this nigga sure buying a lot of shoes. Hey, this nigga hit the lotto or something.
Man, I was in that bit. I
I'm
was
thinking
like,
I got a package in. This shit say Troy Collins. I'm like, man, what
look,
the hell?
look, I was like a mafia boss. So I called my partner. Hey, he was a shoe plug. I'm like, hey man, I need these shoes. He like, hey, it's gonna cost about 200-300. I'm like, all right, bet, and I need you to get it to me too. He like, all right, bet, I'm gonna drive it to you from Lake Charles. That's gonna be like an extra 150. I'm like, fine, let's do it. So I'm like, them fours I got, them baby blue fours, but I paid like four something for them because my partner bought them, paid him the money, and he brought them to me. And I was like, F it, son. I was just walk, bro. My partners, it was me and like two of my partners, bro. We we was taking trips like every weekend, bro. We was in New Orleans, Laffey, Houston, like, and I had that new car too. I had took a few trips when I was in my truck, but I had my car. I put 41,000 miles on it in 6 months.
Dang.
It might have been a
On your
little,
car?
yeah.
That's how much weight you was doing, bro?
Yeah, and then I took a few trips too, but it's still that I did a lot of that was from waiter.
So you was basically driving like almost 200
Bro, I
miles
was
a
I
day.
was doing I was doing shifts, bro. Like I was waking up doing like 10-hour shifts. So
That's
just imagine
crazy.
driving for about 10 hours and about an hour and a half of downtime, maybe.
What
Cause
made you start doing waiter? Like, why you never did it before you went?
uh, I don't know. And when I was thinking about it, I was like, damn, I wish I would have started back in high school. Because in high school, I got out of school at the crack of dawn. Like I was in school like 2 hours, bro, because I didn't go to my first two classes because I was like, man, we had new teachers and stuff, and our new teachers they be like trying to get in the system still. So I'm like, I ain't worried about nothing. So I used to skip them two classes, sleep, because I used to be on the game at night. So I'm like seeing you, I was having it, bro. I was seeing you was live, bro, because seeing you. I'm on the game. I'm living with Graham, so I ain't got to worry about my mama coming in and saying I'm on the game. So I'm on the game to the crack of dawn. Everybody get off the game. I'm sleeping an extra 2 hours because I'm like, man, them new cats, you feel me? They ain't worry about nothing for real. And I come in, I'm like, yo, what I missed? Oh, nothing. You got a test coming up? Yada yada. Cool. It was like I had like a science class and I think a Bible class my first 2 hours.
So what time you got out of school?
I got out at like lunch,
See,
12 and
y'all lucky,
so
dog.
so I went, but I only had four classes, but I only did two because I skipped my first two.
So what about football? You just went back? That was your
Yeah,
last hour or something?
no, football was at 3, so I got out at like 12, and I come back when school let up.
Oh.
But shoot, I was
Oh,
doing
so y'all didn't have football during. school.
Mm-mm. Like
See
what you
that's
mean? Oh,
different.
y'all used to have like workout
We
during
had
school.
basketball during like we had a basketball hour. Like it was
Mhm.
like basically our
Well,
PE.
I was about to say we had like that at one point, but my senior year wasn't like that. Like we had like PE, and our PE was like the last hour of the day sometimes, but everybody always didn't have it. So sometimes it was different because you got different grades and all that.
Hmm.
So it's like they couldn't always do it like that because we might be in PE, but other people they not. So it's like it might be 8 of us in there working out, but at the end of school, everybody got to work out anyway. So
Yeah.
it's like that's how it was like 3 o'clock. Everybody just hit the weight room, or sometimes like two depends. Then we hit the practice and all that. But yeah, I was doing everything. I would go to school for 2 hours and clock out. So I was resting up. I got a lot of rest because I'm like, man. But I actually was kind of productive. I used to get out of school, go get a cut, try to beat the rush. I was working out a lot though because I was still trying to get to the next level. So I was getting out of school at 12. Then I hit the track, uh, go run probably like a mile or something before practice and all that. Just get everything flowing. Go to the crib for about an hour, either watch TV, eat, sleep, shower, yada yada yada. Come back for practice, then go back and shut it down. But yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Nah.
like, but I did think about that. Like, when I was like, I don't know what made me just randomly start doing it, but I was like, man, that all that time I was BSing, I could have been doing waiter, and I would have
Yeah.
really, if I would have had some money like that in high school, hey,
Hey, the thing about it is, man, it's a lot of things that we wish we would have did, but it might be a reason why we didn't do
but I ain't gonna lie, if I was touching that kind of money in high school, it might have turned out a lot different for me.
it.
Just imagine you in high school making 700 a week,
With no bills.
no bills.
Yeah, that's definitely. And you
Nigga,
know how to
nigga,
save?
nigga couldn't
Oh
tell me
yeah.
nothing. Boy, I'd be talking to everybody crazy, boy. Like I'm glad I didn't, cause I mean, like I'll be looking at people crazy, like, man, I'm 16, I'm 17, I'm 17. I got show me some. I'll do that, cause I when I was young, I used to be one of them people like. I used to walk around with a stack on me, like straight cash, all the money I own. I didn't want no electrical money. I wanted cash, COD, cash on deck. You feel me? Like I wanted to walk around, but as I got older, I was like, that was dumb. Like when I was doing waiter a lot, I was getting in and out the car a lot, had all this cash on me, and it was coming in and out of my pockets. I'm losing 20s and under the seat, and I'm like, oh yeah. At that point, I was like, okay, I gotta stop this.
Hmm.
Like I used to have hella cash just in the middle of my glove box for like, and I only use it for gas. Anytime I got tipped in it, I'm like, I'm gonna just use that for gas.
That boy was walking around shit like he was a barber.
Man, what son? But I started losing so much money though. And you get like, ain't gonna lie, that's when you know it get bad, bro. Cause I was losing 20s and stuff, and I'm like, man,
I don't
that
like
ain't nothing.
cash. Cool, like cash was cool back then, but the thing about it is, bro, cash would always get lost because you might
Yes.
have money in your pocket. You might wash your pants. Now your shit in the washing machine. Now, like it was all you will forget is in your pants. So then you go wear them pants a week later. You oh damn, I didn't hit the jackpot.
Exactly.
So
I
that's why I didn't really.
Now the only thing, like, see, when you got a lot of cash and you got so much of it, you're not trying to count it all the time. So
Hmm.
you just gonna assume like, man, I should have about a rack in there. I should have about 400-500 in there. And then when it's time, then you'll do it. But you ain't always trying to count it. So that's why I'm like, man, I'm losing money. I done lost a 20. I ain't worried about a 20. I'm gonna make that back. But sure, once you move about 2, 3, 20, I'm like, damn, I think I done lost
Hmm.
about 100. Yeah,
Real.
I'm like, all
Their
right, let
whole
me.
mind changed.
Yeah,
Nah.
dang, I'm like, damn, and I still wasn't tripping, but I'm like, all right, I do need to chill. I'm like, but shoot, now with the electric money, shit, you have all your money in your account. You do this, it's the same thing, and then be like, damn, I'm supposed to have this. You check your bill that hit your, you like,
Hey,
damn,
hey, that's why I lock my card.
bro.
I lock
Bro,
mine.
like a week or two ago, son. I was running an ad, and the ad was delayed, and I had thought they had took the money out already. So I was like, all right, but I don't owe nobody nothing. I'm cool. Man, I got paid. I'm like, all right, bet. I see how much money I got. I'm cool. I had to work overtime and all that too. Good little money in. Go to sleep. Next day I wake up, 175 got deducted. I'm like, man, what the? I'm like that ad. I'm like, damn, I knew it was coming. I thought they already can't get it though.
Hey, that's the worst ones though. I swear. When you look at your amount and you be like, oh yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good for 2 weeks. I ain't got to worry about no bills. And then you get that alert that say, "Gotcha, bitch."
Facts,
That
bro.
bro, bro. I had some shit happen to me like that a few days ago, and bro, let me tell you. Matter of fact, the other day, I'm gonna tell you. There's another way I can say we can kind of like. I guess after this we can start wrapping it up or whatever, but let people know how God works. So the other day, bro, I was on the same thing happened to me. But it's crazy. I didn't have no ads running, but PayPal ended up charging me for like $150, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, bruh, I don't get paid until like next week. So
Mm-hmm.
what am I gonna do? Mom at work, bruh. This customer comes up to me and she says, "Do you have somebody that can help me, or can you help me move when you get off?" And I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to check. She said, "Well, let me know. I'll make sure I take care of you." So we had to go all the way to Texarkana and come back,
Damn, what
bro.
that is? That's
That's
like,
like 2.5 hours. So we got off. We shot there, loaded her. She had a little storage. Loaded her storage up, brung it back, bro. It literally, I probably worked for maybe an hour and 30 minutes, literally, maybe less. This woman, she said, "Well, how much do I owe you?" She said, "How much do I owe you?" I said, man, whatever you give me, I'll be thankful for
Mhm.
it." Bro, this lady ended up giving me $200 for working for an hour and 30 minutes. All I had to do is drive the truck
Mhm.
from one to about 2.5
Oh,
hours.
and you
So
drove UPS, U-Haul truck?
U-Haul truck.
Easy money,
Easy
man.
money, bro. But that's how God worked. I was running about, and I wasn't even. I'm not gonna say I was running about it like that. I was like, man, what am I
It
gonna
just,
do?
yeah, it
And I
crossed
was
your
thinking, I
mind.
was like, man, you know what? I'm not even tripping on it. I know something. God always give me to where I make sure everything is taken care of. I might not have money to go buy this, or buy that, but I'm gonna have enough money to take care of what I need to take care of.
Hmm.
Showing up, bro. He blessed me with that 200, basically replaced what they took from me.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, that's love, bro. I'm thinking, she might give me $100 because all I do is drive the truck. Nah, bro. I was like, this is love. I said I appreciate that. Like, you don't know
Yeah.
how much I really needed that, bro. That's crazy.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. The same stuff kind of happened with me. Cause shoot, I have been working a lot of overtime and stuff, and I'm trying to like so right now. Like you know me, I don't like spending money I don't have.
Hmm.
So I'm one of them kind of people. Like I don't want to lease nothing. I don't want to put no bills out. I want to if I feel like if you can't pay for it in cash or all at once, you don't really need it. So that's my mindset, and I'm like, bro, I'm going so hard. Like, bro, I've been working 6 days a week for the last I don't know probably since like November. Dang, like so I've been just working, and I'm not even tripping about it because I'm like, bro, I know what I'm working for.
Hmm.
So I've been hitting it so hard. Man, it's like every time I get up, I take a hit, and not a negative hit. It's just like I gotta pay. Like this clothing shit expensive, bro. Bro, I don't even like putting numbers out there, but my brown set order that was my most expensive order. I don't know how. I don't know what happened in the numbers, but that was my most expensive order somewhere. So I'm like, damn, how this shit getting more expensive? But I'm not tripping because like I'm always working. So when I'm thinking, when I be doing all this stuff, I'm like, okay, boy, I ain't tripping. I look at everything like a day. So I'm like, oh, it's 1,000. That ain't nothing but like 5 days, 2 overtime days. Easy work. That's a week. A week I got that. So I look at everything like that and week in time, like money wise. So I'm doing all this and I'm doing all this days and stuff. I'm like, dang, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be like MJ. It's coming close in the clutch, like for the next drop.
Hmm.
And I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. For me to hit this date, it's gonna be close. You feel me? And I'm not even factoring in no sales. I'm just factoring in off straight money from the job. I'm not factoring when the brown set come in, the money I get from that. I
Yeah.
ain't. So I'm just
Yeah.
doing straight off of job work. Uh, so I'm like, man. So if I just off straight with the job giving me, I need to get this. I need about a few more y'all means by January 25th before the holiday. because that's when they're supposed to be done with it. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to get on it. I'm like, but it's still the math ain't might not be mathing. Man, I'm looking for some shifts. I'm like, and it's after the holidays is over. I'm like, man, we probably ain't gonna be able to pick up as many shifts. So yada yada yada. Man, we ain't have no surges like so a surge is where you can pick up a shift and they give you like an extra amount of money for per hour because it's a surge
Mm-hmm.
for the shift you pick up. I'm like, we ain't had no surges all peak. Like we just like it's been hectic. So I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen, man. This weekend that just passed, I picked up two shifts, three shifts, and they was all plus seven surge. I was like, oh yeah, that's easy, quick money. Like I needed that. Next week, I picked up some more shifts too because they offered it out early. And I'm like, and they was all plus seven too. I'm like, oh yeah, that's gonna balance out in case it slow up
Mm-hmm.
in about a week or two, and I can't pick up no shifts. Like this little extra $7 an hour on top of a 10-hour shift, on top of overtime. So you got
That's love right there.
exactly that's 70. That's an extra 70 a shift, not counting overtime. So it's like I'm gonna be it's gonna bang dang to add up no matter what they got coming in the future, if they're gonna have more shifts or not, or if it slow down or whatever. This is gonna be getting me right because shoot, true. Let's see. I think all I need is about after next week, I'm gonna be dang set to pay for my next job. But the thing about these jobs, bro, it be bro. I don't know if I told you, but sometimes they be changing the price at the last second, son. So it's not they be changing, but it's like if sometimes they get over amount of the product or whatever, instead of asking me, they just make more of it. So they gave me
Shit, that's crazy.
I mean, it's cool because I most of the time I be needing them anyway, and but it'd be like when in the moment I don't think about it, and because at the end it helped me, but then whenever I gotta pay for, it, I'm like, man, what the? I'm like, man, I just all this money I gave you, you told me I was gonna have to pay you this much, and now it's up another 300-400 because you made six extra sets. Now, in all reality, I'm thankful for because I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, that's more money because when six more sets, that mean I look at it as a shoot. They gave me six more sets, then that mean I got a full 50 or 60 to sell, and these extra ones is the ones I'm gonna use for marketing.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I look at it.
I mean, it definitely plays it's a plus in it. It's definitely a
Yeah,
plus. Like you say, you can use it for marketing. So I mean, it ain't like you really spending the money just on nothing. It's
yeah.
going towards something.
But when that hit it, it'd be like, damn, bro, man, son. I don't know though. But before we wrap, I want to ask you so about like school and stuff. Like, you know how everybody say like they got like a teacher or something. When everybody make it, they always be like, man, my teacher told me I wasn't gonna never be nothing. And yada yada yada. Woo. Like, did you ever have a teacher like that?
Yep, yep.
What they had told you?
Bro,
Matter of
ain't.
fact, put on the spot, grade, name, all
So
that.
it was fifth grade. Her name is I forgot her first name. No, her first name is Roy. I don't know her last name.
Her name
Her
Roy.
name it was Roy, an older lady, bro.
That's,
Like she
that must be
picked on
short
me.
for Elroy.
I don't know what it was, but she picked on me the whole time. And then like one time I went back. This was in elementary.
Mm,
One time I went back because I think one of my cousins went to school over there. And I had to go pick him up, and she saw me. She tried to speak to me like nothing was wrong. I'm like, bro, like you literally tried to mess up my whole basically my childhood as in going to school, bro. Like,
mm,
and then they had so I had that teacher, and I also had a teacher that like helped me out a lot, and that was I know her full name. It was Deborah Davis,
mm,
and bro, she used to whoop your ass though. Like I remember we had an episode about Goldilocks. That was her little pattern she had, but bro, my she taught my mama. She taught my all my aunties, like all of
mm,
them, and even Miss Roy did. So I don't know if it's something that my mama did to her or something that my aunties did to her, and she tried to get me back with it. I have no idea, but bro, this lady was so ruthless. Like she would, if I did anything wrong, it can be one mistake on a paper. She be used to tell me I got to do the whole thing over with. And she's like, "Oh no, this ain't good. Start over." And you can't do nothing. You a kid. I mean, what you supposed to do?
yeah.
But then you start getting older, and you like, nah, I really don't like you. Like you was
Mm,
doing this to me. Now that I know that it was wrong, I don't like you. So now I was like, I'm to the point to where I ain't no teacher about to do that to me now. I didn't caught on now,
yeah.
but she was one of those, bro. She was definitely one of those that picked. did everything, bro. But it wasn't just me, so I didn't feel as bad. It was a bunch of
Yeah.
people.
You know it's crazy. I find that fascinating because I've seen like a lot of people say that I ain't never had, and I went to public school my whole life until like my last 4 years. So and I was in the system and I was bad. Like now I had teachers that like would call my parents. Like I had two teachers that had my parents number on speed dial. Fourth grade, but my it got to the point I was so I wasn't even bad, but in the terms of like the teacher term, I was so bad like it worked in my favor because it was like, bro, I know my son. He is not this bad. Like y'all calling me every day. It was like literally almost every week. So it got to the point where my parents, you know how sometimes they be like, that teacher ain't got no reason to lie on you. What the teacher gonna lie on you
Hmm.
for? It was to the point where they was like, man, she might be lying on him. So that worked in my favor because I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. Like some of the stuff I do, and I'm like, they ain't gonna believe you anyway. Like they on my
Yeah,
side. Yeah,
facts.
like man, you been you was the boy who called wolf. You didn't woof for so long. Now when the wolf come, ain't nobody coming. So that was one teacher, but I ain't never had no teacher that was just like on my case, like you ain't gonna never be no. But this actually popped up in my mind the other day, and I was like, looking back at it, bro. Everybody look at these teachers that was hating as these villains, bro. But you gotta think about they coaching. I mean, they teaching thousands of kids, and most of these, like I don't remember a lot of my teachers. And the only way you can leave an imprint on the child's brain is by standing out.
Yeah, but you
So,
don't stand out that
but
way.
let me finish though. What if instead of these teachers being villains, they was heroes this whole time? Because it's like I see something in them. He BSing. You know how like they used to be like he don't apply himself, yada
Hmm.
yada.
Hmm.
Maybe that's what they saw, and they was like, oh, for this kid to do this, he one of them ones that he smart aleck yada yada. He gonna be something in life. But for him to use that smart aleck for good, I gotta come in with a different approach. So instead of me saying, "Bro, you're a smart kid. I know you can do it." Yada yada yada. You just gotta apply it. So they gonna be like this. Oh, you ain't gonna be nothing. You gonna be just like your daddy. Yada yada. Or you gonna be just like everybody else. And what if they was really being psychotic and flipping it?
But some people looked at it different though. See, some people when a teacher picked on them like that, that wasn't a good thing. Like it led them to something else. It led them to doing things like that teacher. That might be the only teacher you believe in, bro. Your
Mhm.
parents might not believe in you,
Yeah.
but you thinking this teacher, she didn't did all this good stuff for you at the beginning, but then at the end, now she just being a butthole.
But I think that is 50-50 though, because I think whenever it's like a real, not like I said, it's an occasional that didn't, but I think it's more times than not. Like a teacher, no matter how mean a teacher is, a teacher is a loving person to some extent. Like even the meanest teachers I've had, they was mean because I knew what like I could have flipped the narrative, but it being like in the split seasons of the moment, you like be nice to this old teacher or make the classroom laugh.
Hmm.
And it's like being nice to this old teacher, that's gonna be cool for the moment. But if I clown with the kids, like with my classmates, this gonna be a legendary joke section. Like I had this one teacher, I made two teachers, was it two? I think I made two teachers cry throughout my whole school. One of them was in middle school and the other one was in high school. And the one teacher that I made cry in middle school, she was definitely one of them teachers that was like overwhelmed. Like she was older, she probably been teaching for a long time. She was a French teacher, so she wasn't even like American, and she was teaching us in French and all this yada yada yada. And she was a cool teacher, but she was one of them people that was like, she you know how she was kind of treating us how we how like no matter how nice a teacher is, you be like, nah, I know you be on board. I ain't finna open up to you all the way. That's how she was doing us. Like we would come in there nice, hey, how you doing? She be like, oh hey, like she was like, I know y'all finna fuck up my day. I ain't get she was
Y'all
like
think y'all
she
slick,
was like,
huh?
I ain't giving in. So we was both playing this little game. So it's like some days we mess with her, and the days we don't plan on being bad, she like, nah, nigga, try another time, man. And then whenever she was being nice, we like, yeah, I was born at night, not last night.
Hmm.
So it was like just like tussing forth, back and forth. And when I say I made her cry, I didn't make her cry alone, but it was just me. It was like me and like my same little trio. It was me and like three of my friends. We was terrible, But one of my friends, out of the trio, he ended up going to a different school in high school and middle school. So he got separated. But me and my other partner, we was Shaq and Kobe. Like we was just on it. And we picked up a replacement. So we had somebody to
We
replace
had a
him.
replacement.
So yeah, but it was a new trio, same duo, and we was just being bad as usual. And one day we just ran it up, and she was trying to kick us out of class, yada yada yada. She was crying, yada yada, and we was just like, we was on one, like turned it up on her, made her cry. But I don't know, bro. I forgot what I was saying, but I don't know. I don't know.
Oh
But
man.
moral of the story is, I think a lot of these teachers, like they don't I like some of these teachers. I think they do be mean and nasty and rude. But I think
A lot
majority.
of them is really like that
But
though.
I think more times than we know, I think it be the teacher trying to psych you out.
I feel like they just mean in
Cause
their regular life.
I'm well,
That's how I feel. I feel like if a teacher is mean, I feel like a teacher is gonna play just like they is. Like, bro, you especially if they got kids too. If they kids in the same grade as us, the way they act at home is the way they gonna act at school.
now I ain't gonna lie. I had this one teacher. See, that's like, and that was another thing about living in a small city. Everybody know everybody.
Oh,
So it's this one teacher that I had what was it, my senior? Yeah, my senior year. And she was a great teacher. Like she was a math teacher. She was a great teacher. Like she used to like really try to like teach it, and she like would like try to help you learn it, like not just BS you. The thing with that is like in society we want what we can't have.
yeah,
So whenever we had BS teachers, we'd be like, man, they ain't even teaching us for real. Like, and then when we got a teacher that was teaching us for real, like, man, she won't teach every
bro, she
day.
born.
Like, bro,
Yeah,
like
that's
she
how it be.
and the killer part about it was that like when she first came, first day, I already like because she was the teacher. I had so the teacher that I made cry and quit in high school was a math teacher. She quit and she was the replacement. So the teacher that came to replace the teacher that I made quit was a teacher that she knew me because I was good friends with her sons and all that, and she had been knowing about me and stuff. Like, cause we used to run with the same group and all that, and she was white. It don't have nothing to do with the story. I'm just saying. So I'm like, dang. So first day, she like, oh hey, don't you know Ethan? I'm like, yeah, yeah, I know Ethan. Yeah. She's like, oh okay, yeah, yeah. So I'm like, she remembers. So I'm like, dang, son. So, but yeah, she was a good teacher and stuff, but she used to try to teach us so much, and I was like, bruh, like, you feel me? Like we, like, you know, I mean, I understand like you can teach, but it's like, bro, we still in high school, like, bro, you only gonna keep everybody attention
Attention
for
for so
so
long.
long.
Yeah,
And if
yeah.
you and like the only way you're gonna keep us attention is like, unless if it's an end goal, it's like, all right, but we know when we first come in for the first 40 minutes, she gonna make us work, but the last 10, she gonna be lenient. Like whenever you like bell to bell with
I
us,
mess with them teachers.
yeah,
Them
bro. The people,
last 10 minutes,
yeah,
you
like
could
them
chill.
people that's bell to bell, like or like, bro, ain't nobody. Cause then now you making it to like it's a system, and when it's a system, niggas find loopholes.
Yep.
So oh okay, so we gonna work the whole hour regardless. Oh, all right, bet. Hey, everybody, since we working the whole hour regardless, let's all tone it down a notch. Let's let's work slow. Everybody work slow. We gonna BS since we know if we finish early, bro. You finish early, you giving us another paper?
Huh.
Like
Yeah,
nigga,
that was
yeah,
that's the crazy part. Like, bro, you really thought we was that stupid to where we will finish early so we can have something else. No, I'm about to slow roll this shit
bro.
until
I
it's time
couldn't
to
stand
go.
them time like you like when you like all right, like she like, oh, we just gonna do a few assignments today, then y'all can do whatever. You do this one long assignment. It take like probably like 20-25 minutes. You like, shoot, I'm done. And you say you like one of the first people, you like, oh, I'm finna chill now. You give it a paper, she like, here's part two.
Yep, that's
Part
why I never
two.
gave them the paper. Even though if I finished early, I'm keeping that mug till it's time to go.
And then look, keep that mug on your desk, and then I'm like, I was finished. I just forgot to turn it in.
Yeah,
Okay,
forget that. You ain't about to catch me slipping. You fooled me once.
shame on me.
Yep, fool me twice.
Can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times.
Chunk the
Peace
peace
sign.
sign. No.
Yeah, but I also want to say this. So if you could pick, you get 100 million if you can survive with this animal, right? in a fight. You got to fight them. Wild animal, 100 million. You got to pick any wild animal to beat up or survive with for 100 million. What animal you picking?
Just so like
A wild animal.
like not
Not
just in the wilderness. It has to be like a crazy. You saying like a
nah, just a wild animal. Like
so anything in the woods.
yeah, I guess you could say that.
Oh man, that's a tough one.
I got mine, but I don't want to say it because I don't want it to alter yours.
Dang, that's a tough one. I'll probably have to go with like that's bro, that's a tough one because say yours so I know what I'm going off
No,
of.
because if I said, then you gonna be
Because
thinking.
I'm like what you said, so it could be like a rabbit, it can be
Well, I mean,
see, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking of wild.
okay. When I say wild, okay, like,
Are you saying like something that attack you if you
well, I'm gonna just okay. I don't want to say mine, but
something that I wouldn't just
something.
run up
Okay,
to and just do something to?
something that's it might not something that it's an animal. Well, okay, I'm gonna tell you like not the animals. Not talking about like a deer, not no elk, not a zebra, not a giraffe, like not those kind, but like some
All
animals
right,
that
what then? What about an alligator?
yeah, you can say
I'm
alligator.
going
You
alligator.
going
I'm
alligator?
going alligator.
But you gotta scuff. So what you gonna grab the nose and
Yeah, that's it. I'm going straight for it. I'm going and I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna find a way, bro. I'm gonna
I'm
find a
not
way.
against that. Me, mine I said was a kangaroo.
Oh, kangaroo gonna whoop your ass.
See, and that was my thing. Hey, and that was my
Bro.
thing though, cause I'm like, bro, a kangaroo, they aggressive, but it's like they can't bite you. They just got them feet and them tail.
In them hands.
But that's what I'm saying. I get in there with a bro. I've seen, bro. You
Man.
know what's funny though? I've seen so many videos of people like fighting kangaroos. So it's like they say you just can't let it rise up on his feet, like on his
How you gonna
tail.
keep it down?
No, because it's gonna bounce. It bounce on his feet. So it's like a I don't even know, but it's like it bounce. But when it rise back, that's when it's gonna try to kick you. So you just gotta keep them at arms, keep
Man, you
them
know
at
how fast a kangaroo is. You try by
kangaroo ain't
time
that fast, huh?
if they bouncing, yeah, bullshit.
Well, yeah, but I
You
mean,
keep trying to keep arm length from a kangaroo and
well, I mean,
imagine he jump. Then what you gonna do?
I don't know. I think for 100 million, because the kangaroos they be like what, like 5 feet, 6 feet. They like a
Yeah,
human,
yeah.
but they not like heavy. I don't think they probably like a small human. So
I don't know. I don't
I
know how
think
heavy, but
I think I could hem one up. Like I could if I get behind them, I'm good. But even if I don't get behind them, pause. I think I could, like we could stand it out. I just don't let him get on because if he get on that tail and show me the bottom of them feet, he gonna
well, unless you could take the chance and let him try to kick you and you grab his feet.
flip like how they be in them fights. They you can't flip them up. Yeah, then you want to kick, you won't kick, bro. That be
Hey,
the
you might you
funniest
you might
thing.
you might could be able to pull that off, but only reason I picked the alligator is because
That's like
alligators
a big
kind
lizard.
yeah, and you can kind of like calm an alligator down. Like I ain't gonna say I'm what's his name? What's old dude name? Tarzan, the
Yeah.
whatever, but I feel like it'd be easier to like try to get behind because once an alligator you can kind of like make him waste his energy a little bit.
Mm.
A kangaroo, I don't think
I
they run out of energy, bro.
but I'm looking at it like this. Like I mean, that's a good way to look. But I'm thinking of it like this. Like imagine y'all are locked in like a den or like an enclosed area. Like it's not a tight area, but y'all just in the same vicinity. Nobody can get in or out, just y'all two.
I'm gonna have to lose something.
But I'm saying, worst comes to worst, you in a no matter how tired that alligator get, he gonna get hungry. You can only time for so long. Like that's what I'm
Man, you're
saying.
right.
With
You're
the
right.
alligator, you can get on him. You can
And
time
that's no weapons.
no weapons. So I'm like, you can tire an alligator off for so you can make him lose all his energy, but he gonna get it back. With the
I
kangaroo,
don't know because that's kind of
I could kill a kangaroo. He could kick me and all that, bro. If
you
I
could yeah you could break his
yeah,
neck.
that's
You
what I'm
could
saying.
do yeah
I could
alligator. I'm out of there.
like the gator, you like the gator, you gotta have something like unless you rip your shirt tied around.
Oh, that's what I plan on doing. I've ripped. That was the first thing I thought about when I said alligator. I'm like, once I get on top of this dude, I'm gonna rip my shirt off and tie it around his mouth or
Yeah,
something. Then
I
I'm
mean, not
good.
gonna lie,
But
that might okay, yeah, that might help because if you don't got no weapons, but you got a shirt on,
that's what I said. I'm gonna have to lose. I'll lose a body part for 100 million. I'll lose something.
what you lose?
Whatever. I'll probably give him like my foot or something. I ain't giving him all. I
The
need
way
both
the
my
I
hands.
can't give him the foot. You that's
I can get a fake foot.
but I'm saying though, if you in the scuffing with an alligator, right? And you come to the point where man, I gotta give pause. I gotta give him something.
I lie.
I was about to
I might
say if
take him.
you
I might give him my hand.
cause like I was about to say if you give him your foot, he like oh this
But I
nigga.
can't give him my hand because then how I'm gonna tie the damn thing around his mouth.
But take that nub, take that nub and hit him upside.
Or I can use like my shoe or something and let him like
Yeah,
go for my shoe and then I mean I guarantee I think if it ever
yeah.
happened I'd
I
definitely
know.
be on my P's and Q's for sure.
Yeah, I think I could definitely get another. Cause like once he get
Damn,
home,
what if you like see a kangaroo that's kind of like a good that's kind of a good animal.
cause
Simple
that
fact
a
is,
kangaroo is aggressive, but it's like it's not going like it can't. I don't know what they eat.
but you could probably what if you put your whole body in his pouch
Hey, that'll
and you
be
stand up like you gonna mess him over, bro. You gonna
yeah.
basically your feet gonna go through his pouch and like
I ain't gonna
there's so
lie.
much shit
You
you
know
could do
what's
to it.
crazy? Like when you look inside a kangaroo pouch, it's not what we think. Like it's like skin.
Yeah, skin, and it'd
I,
be like the
I
animals
don't.
connected to like veins and
Yeah,
shit.
I
Yeah,
don't think
it's
that
crazy.
I don't think that'll be comfortable. Like
Shit, you want to survive, huh?
I mean, for the
Oh, you talking
animal,
about for the animal?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
You know what's crazy? Is thinking about that, like how God made everything. Like He made an animal with like an opening that can carry another animal. That's kind of like
That's basically like a human.
yeah,
You just not in the pouch as a like when a woman having a baby,
but
but
just
you in the
but
same
just
kind of thing.
but I don't know. It is kind of, but it's kind of like an open wound almost. It's not a wound, but it's just like it's just
Yeah,
kind of
it
yeah.
definitely is weird. It's weird, but
Mm-mm.
kangaroo is definitely a it's definitely a good animal to for that 100 million because I'm trying to break that kangaroo neck. I'm trying to do whatever can happen. I'm trying to make it
Now, if we
happen.
go like now, that's a I guess you can mine might be a little cheating a little bit because they're aggressive, but they're not like biting you aggressive. So if I'm picking an animal, the next animal that can like bite you or something, I might have to go with. I'm gonna either pick something of the dog, like canine world, like a wolf,
Oh fuck no.
a
Mm-mm.
fox.
Mm-mm.
I ain't gonna lie, foxes don't get big. I
But they
could,
got big ones.
but but I don't think fox, even the biggest fox, I don't think it's a fox. Like dog, wolves get 9 feet.
Yeah, wolves. They
But
wild.
I'm thinking of like what a wild wolf. Yeah, a wild wolf would be a little wild. But I think a dog is smart. Like it's a dog. It's part of the spit it out. it's part. It's part of the dog descendant. So just I feel like you can domesticate any animal that's like that has a history of being domesticated. Like if you can find a wild animal and you can domesticate it fairly quickly, or to the point where he not gonna attack you.
Yeah,
So
but
I think
a
if I'm,
wolf.
but that's what I'm saying. If I'm in there with a wolf, he big. He maybe not the biggest wolf, but like 7 foot wolf. I think once I pop him 2 3 times, he gonna be like, oh, this ain't no little this hurt. So he might cool off me a little bit. He like a lion, a tiger, and you hit him, he
Oh
coming
yeah,
back.
there ain't no running away from
Oh!
that.
Exactly. A wolf is like more on the smaller side, so you can get right. But a cheetah, a bobcat, them is
Nah, they
vicious.
coming for you.
They they
And that's a cat too.
man
Cats don't play.
they oh yo, so you want to hit me, huh? Ching, ching, ching.
What?
Just pulling that
I wouldn't
skin.
even
I
honestly,
wouldn't
bro.
even try to hit him.
I wouldn't even try a cat. I
A
wouldn't
regular
if
cat.
no. I'm not trying a regular cat, bro. A wild regular cat,
Mhm.
bro. A cat'll mess you up for real. It's
Yeah,
just like a smaller
they got them.
bobcat or something. They got them claws, bro, and a cat is
Yeah,
quick.
that is quick. And them nails,
They don't
they
play.
scratch into the
Once they
white meat.
start, it's like they keep clawing at it, bro.
Yeah, I think I don't see. I ain't gonna lie. Just off of the see, I'm thinking of animals that if all else fails, if it come down to just natural human strength, I'll stand a chance. I'm not getting there with no monkeys, no gorilla,
no,
no
no monkeys.
no silverbacks,
I ain't gonna lie, that wasn't even on my
orang.
list.
Boy, what?
I'm
Boy,
not
I
messing
know
with
y'all
that.
seen what Harambe did.
Yeah, I'm not messing.
Boy,
I'm
I'm
not
not,
messing with that.
bro. Them niggas be beating on their chest and stuff, and
They
nothing,
smart though. That's
bro.
the thing. They smart too. So you can't outsmart. You're not gonna be able to outsmart no monkey,
And
bro.
bro, you be in a gorilla is such a gorilla is like one of them wild card animals because you'll see like people in the wild with them, and if you act like a gorilla, sometimes they cool with you, and then
Hmm.
out of nowhere, sometimes them niggas go they can be chilling, and out of nowhere they just
Start beating on.
me
Oh, they start beating on their chest. They about to mess you
like
up.
and they like to grab niggas. So just imagine you just like standing still, he turned his back to you, you like all right cool. And then next thing you know, I don't know, a nigga turn around, grab your foot, and just drag you off or somewhere. And you like, bro, nah, bro. And them niggas, nah, I ain't messing with no monkey. I'd rather get in there with a lion for a monkey.
No, I don't know about
I ain't
that.
gonna lie, lion big as hell though.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that because that's straight. That's he gonna just chew your ass up.
Yeah,
That's
that's
all he
why.
gonna do.
But that's why I ain't picking on them beefy animals because gorilla, lion, tiger. I'll probably do a bear. Well, I don't know. Bears be aggressive too.
I give him some cocaine,
Yeah, like that movie
like the
Cocaine
movie.
Bear. Bro, you know they say the most aggressive bear is a polar bear?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be a grizzly bear.
That's just but when you think about it though, it makes sense because bro, just
A
imagine
polar bear is huge though.
that's what I'm bro, a polar bear, I think I mean look, I think polar bears might be the biggest. What's the biggest bear? What species of bear is the biggest? Uh yeah, the polar bear. Let me see. Oh no, I mean it's the same thing. Polar bear, Kodiak bear. It basically means polar bear. Though. It's the same. One of them ice
Yeah,
bears.
I know it's the white
But
ones.
yeah, bro. And when you think about, bro, them things are big and them things are fast.
Yeah.
So just imagine, bro. Okay, like that here in his natural habitat, right, bro? You know how angry, bro. You catch a polar bear in his natural habitat, he ain't eat. If he hungry, period, that nigga go
Well,
swim.
they don't. I thought they only eat like fish and stuff though.
Bro, but they'll eat whatever they
Oh yeah, if
can't.
they starving, yeah,
They
they'll
eat
eat
seals.
anything.
They eat seals.
Oh,
They
they do.
yes. They eat whatever
They
move.
eat.
Like bro, they like just that's a damn like a normal bear. I don't think a normal bear they like you'll see like them like by like the little when the water shallow they might dive in and grab a little fish.
Fish, yeah.
Polar bears diving in the water. They're going fishing. That's a dangerous animal. That's a super. That's a Bron. That's LeBron of the animals. He can do it all. This nigga can chase you on ice.
Hmm.
He can swim, and this nigga run about 45 miles per hour. This is a super Negro. Like, nah, bro. I am.
Yeah, that polar bear is definitely, bro. It's a lot of crazy animals out there, bro. I just can't really think of all the animals. But right now, out of that bet, I think kangaroo, like out of all the animals, like I think kangaroo might be the easiest.
Yeah, maybe like a rhino. I think I could ride it out with a rhino. Because I don't think rhinos that aggressive. Even though they got that horn, they say hippos is more aggressive than
Yeah,
rhinos.
but what you gonna do like with a
Oh well,
rhino
yeah,
if he
they
running
like
if he
shit.
running at you
I mean, I
you in a
can't.
closed spot?
I mean, I'm thinking of like just like we just
Oh,
coexist.
oh, okay.
But I ain't gonna lie, I did say we had to scuff. So the most thing I'll probably do is probably try to get on his back. Hey, look, I'm gonna ride him because he ain't got no like sharp teeth. He got like one
But
of
he
them
got that horn though.
exactly. So I'm thinking I might just have to ride Paul. I might just have to ride Buddy, like ride it back. I mean, what other animals? Camel. That ain't aggressive though.
Nah, that's not a camera ain't gonna do much.
I ain't gonna lie, Nick. You know what's crazy? Out of all them animals that's not aggressive, you know one that's not aggressive, but
A koala bear.
oh, I ain't know that koala bear's aggressive.
I think or a panda. One
I
of them.
don't. Panda's not aggressive.
So a koala bear then.
Yeah, maybe the small pandas. They got a small like a red panda.
I heard that be them small animals that be the crazy ones too though.
Cause bro, what is it called? A prairie dog and stuff. Bro, them a mongoose. Bro, them
Oh yeah, yeah, with
they
the
be
horns.
no mongoose ain't got no
I
horns.
thought they do.
Nah, it's like a little mole rat. That's all in that rat family.
I thought a mongoose was like a horse because that's what the bike was.
Nah, no. A mongoose is like
I thought it was like a deer type
nah.
thing.
Mongoose is like a prairie dog, honey badger, like them all them like little, them weird animals. Like they not really like they just look like little. It's like a mix between like a koala, a bear, a dog,
Damn, I don't know why I thought of
a
mon.
rat. Like it's just like in that
So
family.
why was a bike called a mongoose?
I don't know, but now that we're on that topic before we wrap, mongoose bikes was legendary.
Oh, facts,
That was like
facts.
Lamborghini of the bikes back in the day. I had a mongoose with the pegs on that bit,
Yep.
with the white spokes with black. Hey, mine was like a real whoop. I got a picture of it
Bro,
somewhere.
when I got my mongoose bike, my auntie bought it for me. I never forget it, bro. We brought it from she bought it from downstairs. She had an upstairs house and she bought it from downstairs, bro. And I looked at that. Bro, my first bike with no training wheels, should I say?
Mhm.
Bro, when I was riding that mud, that was the difference from the holidays now, bro.
Yeah,
Christmas before, like a while back, bro,
you
kids was
getting
outside riding their bike, playing with their toys outside,
basketball
basketball.
goals.
You was gonna find somewhere to go. You didn't stay in the house.
Yeah,
Christmas, nah, bro, it's nothing the same because people all they want to do is this,
fast.
video games, all of that.
It's crazy. I ain't even start gaming until like for real until like I played
Me
the
too.
game, but when I played the game, I didn't even know what online gaming was until I told my ACL. When I told
Oh no,
my
I didn't wait that
like when
far.
I knew what online gaming was. I used to play like
No,
Fortnite.
wait, I lie. I think that was my
I was about to say I told my no, you used to play 2K17. I thought
yeah. I played 2K, but
you ain't played online.
no. See, you said 17. I told my ACL in
I'm
14.
talking about me.
Oh, I'm
I was
saying
about
I
to say
started in 14 because of when I told my ACL. I started playing Call of Duty. I mean, I played Call of Duty online, but with my partners. I
yeah.
never really played online like that and started playing 2K until like
I was about to
high
say
school.
I didn't start like playing online till around 2K18, 19 ish.
Hmm.
And that was when I realized it was like a whole different
Well, that was
game.
your first time ever playing 2K?
Well, no, I played all the 2Ks, and I don't know how I never figured this out. I used to buy them when they came out. I just never
So
played
which one you
online.
started on?
I played the old ones like with Jordan on them and
See,
stuff.
I played live.
Oh, I played NBA Live, but I used to get the college ones. With they got one with Kevin Durant on it. I think
See,
is
I ain't never got the college one.
not
Damn, that's different.
on the PS3.
Oh wait, no, a PS2.
NCAA. Now they had the college for the three to it. They got
I remember playing college. I do
yeah.
remember
I
that.
used to play all like the college football.
Yeah.
I would say I've been a gamer, but I used to just play like story mode, like the creative player mode. Or so I never just I don't know how maybe because I it's the game a lot of people don't know, but when you're not connected to the Wi-Fi, your game experience is different. Or at least
Oh,
back in the
definitely. Yeah.
because whenever it's hooked to the Wi-Fi, even if it was just simply hooked to the Wi-Fi, I probably would have figured it out. But my games was never connected to the Wi-Fi except like the ones like because if my dad did it, then it was. But if it wasn't, like I didn't even know what a PlayStation user account was, and like I used to just have
Hmm.
whatever my dad was on.
Play
Cause
as guess.
exactly. So whenever I used to get on and stuff like that, my Wi-Fi used to be horrible. So I mean I never even probably thought about connecting it to the Wi-Fi. So when I get on the game and I press create a player, it's automatically in offline mode.
Hmm.
So for all them years, I was just I'm in them playing myself, playing these story. Like, I used to play the story mode out like 2K16 freaking environment and bro, I played that whole
Oh
dang near
yeah,
the
like
whole story.
2K11. I think it was 2K11 with Jordan, and whenever they had like the Jordan challenges,
Hmm.
that's all I played was the
Yeah.
Jordan challenge. When he had the flu, whenever he dropped 50 something, like it was a whole bunch of games, bro. And I played that for sure. I really didn't play online, even though I didn't start playing 2K online until 2K16.
Yeah.
And I was trash. I
Hmm.
was trash at 2K16. Because I was used to playing. I was playing DC Universe at the time on
Bro,
PlayStation.
I played that. It was decent for a little
I
bit.
liked it,
Yeah,
bro.
I kind of got played. That's when that's when I started becoming a gamer. Because whenever I start digging and find like all them like other games, because I was just sport games for the
You play
longest.
Spyro
Nah, I don't
with the
think.
with the what was with the purple dragon?
Nah, no. Oh wait, I don't know. I went through this phase where I was playing. Well, I forgot what it was called. It was like a whole bunch of these like. Dang, it was what was that game called? Freak, I can't remember. It was like, but what's that new game that just came out? Legends or like that everybody was playing. It's like a story mode. Uh,
Uh, they
came out
got
like last year. It's like some game where like
like with DC and stuff.
no, it's just like one of them. It's fuck. What's that game?
What you do on it?
It's like I think it was like they had like horses and
Oh, you talking about?
not Red Dead, not that. It's a recent game like just came out. Maybe it was like one of them games that just start popping.
Skyrim?
No, it was like everybody was playing. I can't remember.
It's on PlayStation or Xbox.
It's on both PlayStation, Xbox, PC. Well, I lied. It might just be PC. No, I think it is, but I don't remember. But
Because they got a lot of them. They got Neverwinter. They got, I mean, they got a bunch of different games. I don't know what kind of game. I don't know if it's like a shooting game or.
it was like one kind of one of them. Like I think it might have been like Freak, bro. And niggas was playing this game heavy. I didn't like it though, so I didn't play it. Fuck, I can't
It
remember.
wasn't Elder Scrolls.
Elder Ring.
Elder Rings.
Elder Ring.
Yeah.
That's the game I was talking about.
Yeah.
Like games like that. Like I had went into this big like that type of vibe. Like just like that's when I became a gamer. Like now, I feel like I'm a gamer and I play what I like now. But
I don't play nothing.
yeah,
All I
now
play is
I
2K.
was about to say now I only play 2K, but I like playing like Madden and stuff too. But bro, I ain't gonna lie. I know I ain't gonna play it enough. I like Madden, but I ain't playing it enough to where I'm dropping 80 on it.
Nah.
Now, if the game was like if it go on sale, because 2K didn't went on sale, Madden still ain't went on sale. Madden never
Well,
goes on
2K
sale.
always 2K go on sale every year.
Yeah, like I
Every year.
looked at it, but 2K was like $30. I ain't paid for it. I sure played it. Well, I mean, I paid for half. We split it, but yeah, Madden is always expensive, bro. Like it never hits a sale. Like when it hit a
Madden
sale,
trash to me too. It's too much fluke stuff that be happening on Madden. Every year people complain about Madden.
I mean, that's
Well, I mean
how
every year people
I was
complain
about to
about
say.
2K too,
But I
but
mean, I feel like Madden is different because when people complain about Madden, it's because it's new, and once they adapt, you understand. Bro, 2K is like they constantly effing up the game,
facts.
so it's like it's hard for you to even adapt because it's like okay, we didn't like the shooting. By the time we learn the shooting,
They
y'all
change it.
change it again.
Yep.
We don't like the stamina situation. When y'all fix it, now you change it. We don't like this. Like it's like, and then it's like, bro,
You
you
never know
doing
what you're gonna get every time you get on that game. Every time you load up 2K, you never know what you're gonna get.
yeah, man. But we've been talking our heads off, though, man. This is Dapper Dialogues podcast with your hosts, D
D
Prince
Prince
the
the Barber.
Barber, Troy Jr. We appreciate you guys coming. New Year is upon us. This is the New Year's episode. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. And quote of the day is: don't be one of them New Year, new me head. Don't be one of them.
Yeah.
Uh,
If you being successful right now, keep doing what you're doing. Don't change it.
Yeah,
Keep
just
doing what you're
I
doing.
can, man. I had a song that I made about 2 years ago. I don't know if I'm gonna drop it or not because I was listening to it last night. It's called New Year's Freestyle because we were supposed to drop it on New Year's like 2 years ago. Then we was like we'll drop it next year, and then because we were gonna shoot a video for it. But I don't know if I all the way like it now. But in one of the songs, I mean, in the song, one of the lines I said is "New Year, but I ain't changing ish." So y'all, I want that to be y'all motto, man. New year, but don't change nothing but grow.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like we said earlier, change is gonna happen, but growth is a choice, an option. So
Facts.
make sure I hit that like, comment, and subscribe. As you heard us talk a little bit about clothing, this episode is sponsored to you by 3P Legacy and Beyond Noir. Follow us on social media. Follow us for updates. We do have clothing on the way. I'll probably be the most recent one dropping probably within the next week or two. I don't know. I might kind of delay it so it come right around February because it's pink. Got some pink in it. I might try to. That's what I was gonna tell you too. I might try to really pump fake it and make that kind of like my Valentine's Day drop. So I might drop it towards like the middle of January so I can promote it as Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Be like Valentine's Day coming up. I think that's what I might do, and I think that'll hit my market good because I kind of wanted to do something with Pink, but then I wanted to do this. Then I want to backdoor and hit another one, but I told you that they got a holiday, so
Mm-hmm.
I might try to market it like that. I don't know. I've been thinking. Actually, I was getting a lot of creative lately. I had got some new ideas, and I'm like, oh yeah, I feel the juices flowing because I really hadn't been creating. Like I had these ideas in my mind that I knew I wanted to do, so I really hadn't been needing to think. Uh, and now I'm like, oh yeah, when I was on the way home the other day, I caught like a just random spurt. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to try to put this on paper and get back into it. But yeah, I also want I might go see the new Aquaman too today. That Aquaman came out on
Oh, it did. I
yeah.
still want to go see that Color Purple.
Oh yeah, that did come out.
Yeah, your mom and them already want to see it.
Dang, when it was
What, like maybe like a week ago? Like the day, like 2 days after Christmas or something like that.
damn, I didn't know where I was. I
Yeah.
probably was at work. But yeah, I definitely want to go see Aquaman. I do want to see Color Purple too. But oh yeah, camera on the way. Uh, we'll be on Apple Podcasts soon. Uh, spinoff is on the way too.
Oh,
We
that's definitely coming
yeah,
2024 for
spinoff
sure.
is on the way. I was kind of trying to wait till we get a camera. Uh, and at this pace, we'll probably I want to have probably a camera. I say by February is at the latest. Maybe before then. Yeah, maybe before then.
Bro, I'm ready, dog. Like I'm ready for. Even though we just had the conversation about the new year, all this stuff, but I'm really ready for like what's
bro,
gonna happen later down the line, bro. I'm
bro,
ready
like
to
I ain't
see.
gonna lie, but I've been feeling it, bro, and I'm like, bro, I feel like it's finna get spooky. Like I feel like this finna be one of them years, like,
A
and I
year to
don't want to
remember.
sound cliche like everybody else say, but I definitely feel like this is gonna be the year where the people that work the hardest is gonna show. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I mean I worked pretty hard last year, but I feel like you can always go harder. So I'm
Hmm.
coming out extremely hard, and I think it's gonna pay off for sure this year for sure. You know, and we ain't gotta reach the ceiling, but we ain't gonna be able to flow no more either.
Hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's just like that, baby. We out though. We love y'all. Peace. Happy holidays.